Excuse me, man. The day.
I sure will. Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Cold Face Podcast Show. The Cold Motherfucking Podcast. Take it back. The Cold Motherfucking Factz Podcast Show. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I know it's been a while, a couple of days. I got my guest back with me, Eli. We got a lot to get into. And what's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How about you, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna go over a couple of things. We're just gonna get straight on into it. I want to jump down for a second and be able to ask you a couple of things.
Okay.
I know we recently was talking about the A-Day game. I know you mostly didn't see it. You were busy or whatnot, but I infoed you in on a couple of things, and I just wanted to relay some stuff, some messages to you, about some things that I saw in the game that I was a little bit concerned with. But again, just because we seen the scrimmage and it is good on good, basically. So I mean, you really can't really take too much out of the game, but you can have like a blueprint to work on through the offseason. So, me personally, what I saw throughout the game was the offensive line play. Now, either our defensive line is just better than their offensive line for right now. Maybe they get the continuity through the offseason and having to practice and then getting the fall camp and do stuff like that. But from hearing other media members and other people that was covering the game, a lot of them thought the offensive line play could be a little bit better than what was shown. But again, it's spring. There's a lot of new people that's it's coming in, so it's not gonna look all clean cut, crisp, and A1. So my only problem was that, and again, that can be corrected. The running backs was great. I know last show we had. I think our running back room is gonna be phenomenal. I got to finally see Brian Robinson, Jason McCullough, all those guys play, and it was actually a beauty to watch. Bryce Young, on the other hand, outstanding. He got the MVP of the spring game. Very elite thrower. My only question with him is when the live bullets start flying in the game, will he be able to, hopefully through the offseason of training and regimen and he works on it, him and Bill O'Brien can get something that's just comfortable with him. I just hope that some of the little things that I seen can be corrected a little bit because again, if our offensive line isn't right, our quarterback play isn't gonna be right. So those are only key things that I saw. The wide receivers had an outstanding day. Jai Hall, man, hey, look out for that guy. Like real talk, he balled in the A-Day game. Just let you know that on that note, he balled. He absolutely balled. I was like, that's who I was looking for. And I even said on the last show, that's exactly who I was looking forward to playing and getting to see him play and whatnot. And some of the other wide receivers that would be coming in too. So they didn't play. I also know Kamar Wheaton didn't play, the running back that I really want to see. But he'll come play probably in the fall or whatnot. So on that note, I just wanted to say, out of that, anything that do you got anything that they should go into the off season and work on?
Um, I think secondary.
Secondary play.
Secondary.
Mhm.
We definitely need to work on that
Okay.
because even though we won a championship last year, our secondary, they held up when they needed hold up, but they had their moments, when they gave up, big plays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, our offensive line, they gonna tell the story too. Though I think our offensive line gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too, man. Like again, I'm watching the A-Day game and I'm seeing both.
Yeah.
I'm seeing our good defensive line and all our guys come back go against an offensive line that's been a little decimated to the draft.
Right.
I mean, we lost Landon Dixon, we lost the other guy. I think his last name Neil, and we lost a couple of people, and we got J.C. Latham, Tommy Brockemeyer, and those the new recruits. And I want to see them start, but again, I guess you got to go through that fall season, that summer camp thing to work out, and you gotta let things gel. Right. So I'm looking forward into that. And again, those are just my concerns of what I saw in the A-Day game. But again, it's just a spring game, so I'm not gonna get overwhelmed on that. again, I just hope that everything can be a continuity where things can just come into play and, everything gets worked out. And hopefully we go into having a good season against Miami. Because I know they're going to be kind of ready to play us and whatnot, and we'll have a whole new, fresh team out. And now with Bryce Young at the helm and having the reins, I just hope that he's put in a good position with the offensive line to be able to succeed. I got to see Paul Tyson. Man, I thought he was a starter for at one point. Just looking at him, man, he's real good. I got to see Barker. He was outstanding, great. All three quarterbacks are great. I'm not gonna like say anyone was better than the other, but we all know Bryce Young is at the helm. We haven't seen the Miro kid that just he didn't just sign. He's been signed, but he wasn't on campus yet. We haven't got to see him yet. But overall, it was a good 8 day spring game. And if you're an Alabama fan, you got a lot to be looking forward to be looking forward to when the spring comes. I mean, when the fall comes, because it was a great all around Saturday, and just be able to watch the plays and just get back out there. And then I know got to see a lot of people come to the game. It was like 50,000 capacity, if I wasn't say.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it was packed. So hopefully we wrap up COVID and everything get back to well, because Alabama's good. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good day. It's always a good day around there. Meanwhile, I'm gonna transition to another note, and I wanted to ask you. We recently been doing these draft comes up, and then with it only being like 8 days away, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 8 days away.
Yeah, 8 days.
Yeah, I think it's 8 days away, and a lot of talk been heating up between what the 49ers gonna do. A lot of people think they're gonna draft Mac Jones. I was in that same boat as well, and then I recently flipped to Justin Fields. Because this is what you do in the draft. Nobody really knows what's going to go and who's going to get picked. Nobody knows. We don't know. We're all speculating. We're not in the room with it. We're not draft gurus. I'm not Todd McShay or Mel Kiper Jr. We're just giving our broadest opinions on who we think should get drafted. But I will say this. I took a chance to sit down and watch Trey Lance highlights. I was going to do a show on my Factz podcast show here, which is being live on YouTube now. I was going to do a show on Trey Lance, so some of his highlights. I want to say one thing about the kid. The kid's good. Have you heard much about Trey Lance? Have you seen any games? Have you seen whatnot? Because most people haven't seen any games, but from the people that have seen the games reported on him, they say the dude is a stud. And, they try to discredit him because he didn't play in the FBS. He played at LCS school, North Dakota State, which they like 5-time, 6-time champions already. Like, they're like a powerhouse. They like Alabama of their own. They like Alabama of their own conference. So, have you got anything? Have you seen any highlights? I know they played one game this year, but that was pretty much of a thrown together game. Central Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken. So, what I wanted to ask you was, have you seen anything that maybe could change your mind of him going in the top 3, or he gonna be a bottom 10 guy, 5, 6, 7 guy?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that much about him until I saw the YouTube one day. I saw a couple of highlights. I'm like, dude got some potential or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just like me and you talked about earlier, about Patrick Mahomes. Now I never heard of Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Like that. Until he got to the league, Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like I said, he got a lot of potential. I can see the arm strength. I can see the accuracy. I think he may be a top 5 pick, or even like a bottom 5.
Yeah, I see him going. I see him going in the top 5,
Yeah.
or at least I say top 5, because I'm watching the guy's tape, man, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're watching the Factz podcast show, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, leave a comment. If you want to get in with the show, you can call us up. You can email me, or you can easily just comment on the show. I'll get your information. You can call in and give us your thoughts and opinions, and we would love to have them. But going back to what you said, man, I had to literally get this guy a look at it, and I gave him a look, and overall, he wowed me. Now, I can't say the competition because, again, he played with who he played with, and you can only do what you can do. And I know when draft time comes, they try to knock all these quarterbacks and whatnot. And I know a lot of things been going out with Justin Fields about is he being not racially profiled, but just being what they ask normal black quarterbacks. Are you a hard worker? Are you the first in, last out? Things that they just don't ask certain white quarterbacks. And a lot of, like Donovan McNabb was on record saying, like, they just ask those type of questions, which begs the difference to me that we would both be naive to think that doesn't go on. So we do both know that. But what I will say is, for me watching this guy and me taking the time just to watch him, his throws, his anticipation, got a nice arm, can run also. Very strong runner.
Oh, yeah.
Very strong. I didn't see guys hit him like they just ran into a brick wall.
Right.
So, I mean, not saying that that's doable for a long career just running the football, knowing he has to develop as a passer. But still, I really, really think that everybody says the Jets picking Zach Wilson. Me personally, I think the Jets going to fuck up the draft anyways, and somebody else going to benefit from them. Or they could be throwing a huge smoke screen and get Justin Fields. So, me personally, if they do get Justin Fields, and maybe, hey, again, maybe the 49ers will get Mac Jones. Because I deep down think that they're going to get Mac Jones. I deep down think that.
Yeah.
But for me, just looking at it, just face value and be looking at how the 49ers are, I done seen Kyle Shanahan scheme. I seen him take it to Jimmy G. I seen him being a touchdown throw away from them probably not even being in the top 3.
Yeah.
I mean, if Jimmy G wins that Super Bowl, we're looking at a whole different scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be Patrick Mahomes that might be.
Yeah.
You know, that could easily go either which way. Right. So, on that note, I just see them. I see them probably getting Trey Lance and then Justin Fields going after. I think this Trevor Lawrence thing about is he motivated or not. Yeah, that's just a reporter just extra digging. Yeah. I don't see that. So I think it's Trey Lance. I think it will be Zach Wilson. And I'm just going to go out on the limb and say Mac Jones. But deep down, if they don't get Mac Jones, I think the 49ers might draft Trey Lance. How you see that and view? Like, what's your viewpoint? I know we went over it a million times, but, like, have you seen anything? Like, they just had a Sports Center special with Todd McShay and Mel Kiper, and they did the whole first round again. And I seen some players that, wow.
See, I mean, I can see, the same thing. Kind of remind me, even though, he trash now, though.
Who is that?
Yeah. But you remember the draft, a few years ago with Deshaun Watson and Mitchell Trubisky, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody expected, Deshaun Watson, your top 5, draft pick or whatever. But they picked, he ended up being like low or whatever. And he ended up picking, Mitchell Trubisky or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were saying, he looked good at North Carolina and stuff like that. So I may can see kind of the same thing. But Trey Lance, way more, to me, a little more talented than Mitchell Trubisky.
Bro, I'm a Chicago Bears fan as well. And boy, I don't know how some of these people get these jobs that they get to make those weird decisions. Like, who went first in that draft with Deshaun Watson?
What year was that? 17? No, 18.
17. Because he beat us in the championship 16, then left school. So it was the year 17 draft.
Yeah.
He going to pull the stats, so we got to get that. But when I look at that draft, Eli, now that you make so much sense, bro, I'll just look back and be like, you really had that many picks. And what pick did the Bears pick at 11 or 12? Because Deshaun Watson dropped.
He dropped.
He dropped, man. He dropped. And now that you mention it, though, because, like, I really didn't notice this, and I'm glad you put this gem on me. This is why I have this guy on my show a lot. I'm glad he put this gem on me. Like, when I watched that draft, I'm thinking hindsight right now, 2020, he dropped, bro. I'm like, all y'all should be fired.
Mr. Trubisky was the second pick
in
the draft, bro.
Who first pick?
Myles Garrett for the Cleveland.
Okay.
Then, because, Fournette was the fourth. He went to
Jacksonville.
Then,
oh, my Lord. It's the same draft with Patrick Mahomes, right?
Mike Williams, for Clemson went to the Chargers.
Yes, real good. Well,
yeah.
Great receiver at the time.
Jamal Adams went to the Jets. He was 6 overall.
Mm-hmm.
John Ross.
The guy that ran the 4-3 ain't heard from him since then.
Yep. Cause everybody was talking about that.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes went 10.
Okay.
Then Marshawn Lattimore went to New Orleans. He was 11 after him. Deshaun Watson went 12.
Now, how many teams had a pick before?
Houston.
Yeah, how many teams had a pick before? I know the Chiefs had one. Chiefs didn't make a wrong pick. They saw that. We didn't see that.
You had Cleveland. You had Chicago. You had San Francisco with Solomon Thomas. He was defensive end.
Yeah, they needed that because they had who at the time? Got who they had at the time. They was okay for a little while with that quarterback. Oh my
Then
God.
you had Corey Day went to Tennessee. Christian McCaffrey, now that was a good pick though. He went to Carolina. He went at number 8.
Cam Newton was still there actually. Yeah.
Marlon Humphrey went 16. Baltimore.
Yeah, it was a good pick. I was happy.
John Allen went Washington.
Mm-hmm. So did.
Went Tampa Bay. He was 19 on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Barnett went to Philadelphia.
Out of Tennessee, correct? Dave Barnett, yeah. I didn't know he was that good. But man, overall, just to be honest with you, just being in Chicago, man, like they should have been fired. They should have been fired with that. But again, so you think Trey Lance probably go in the top 5 though?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, I because lately I've been watching. I've just been watching the draft lately, and my mind changes as it goes through. And again, like I said, we're just going off the top of what we think, and we're not like really, we're not experts here at all. So I don't want people to think that we're experts or anything. I don't want people to think that we're like some gurus, like we sitting in the room with them. We're not sitting in the room with these people. We're just giving our honest slap opinion. Again, if you think Justin Fields or Trey Lance will go number 3, I would love for you to leave a comment on my Cold Factz podcast show page. You can leave the comment right under the show that I have just recently put up. Or you also can just tweet the show. Again, if you want to be able to get on and be able to talk with us and have a credible conversation with us, hey, you can always hit me in the DMs, or you also can just hit my line on the comments that's being posted here, and I'll get up with you and I can get you on the show. We'll just give you a number, just call up through, and we'll get you on the show. Now that I done wrapped up the sports world, right now we're about to have a long conversation. It's something that I've been wanting to touch with this topic, but I needed another fellow counterpart here that is very honest with me, somebody that can have an honest conversation with me, and we're not gonna BS you. That's one thing about my show what I'm doing here. The people that I bring on are people that I trust and are very, very honest. Now, whether I agree with their opinion or not, I still have to respect it. So we both have an understanding and respect for each other. But again, everybody around the world know about the Derek Chauvin trial and the murder that he committed, because that's what it was. 9 minutes that we both saw and you saw around the world, a man getting his life took from him, which it angers me sometimes just to see that. So I'm not showing the video on my platform. You done seen it a million times, so it's no longer to beat a dead horse. Let the man rest in that peace. But overall, when we got the verdict or whatnot, I wanted to know your thoughts and what you thought about that the minutes leading to the verdict that they was about to read. What did you think? Did you think it was a hung jury, or did you just think it was like maybe we can finally do the right thing? What did you think, man? Because I'm interested in getting your thoughts on it.
Okay, so the verdict was that I was at work or whatever, and announced on my phone like the verdict was coming in a few minutes. So like that's when I really started thinking. But I knew the verdict. I knew the verdict was coming in because it came in kind of early. Whatever. I was thinking like, so is it gonna be a sympathy, like a sympathy type of verdict, or is it gonna be not guilty?
Yeah.
Like that's the thought process I had in my head. Cause like in the past, like with Mike Brown, with Trayvon Martin, stuff with Tamir Rice, all that we haven't had.
No
it
justice.
It would have been no justice though.
Nothing.
So I'm saying, but I'm like, it shouldn't have took this long though.
No.
The whole world saw this murder on tape though.
No, it shouldn't even took 2 days. Should have took an hour.
Come on now.
Max.
And you had people trying to say, oh, he had drugs hit by the doctor. No, that wasn't true though. No.
Even if he did, he didn't die from the drug. He died from the knee on the neck. So he was gasping for air.
Come on, that's common sense. Like if you would have put your knee on my neck, I'm there on the ground for like 20, 30 minutes. Don't you think I'm gonna die, pass out? I'm gonna die.
Exactly. And the threats already neutralized his handcuff.
Yeah, handcuff. Like it didn't even take all that. So like when all that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm hoping his victory. It's guilty verdict or whatever.
Right.
But like you said in the past, we haven't had it, justice. So like I was relieved, when I found out about the verdict or whatever.
Right.
But I still went in a celebratory mood though.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm the reason why I say I went in a celebratory mood, because he got justice, his family got justice, but this stuff is still going on.
Yes, sir.
Today. Couple days later, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody, just got killed or whatever by another police officer.
Yes, sir.
It's still an ongoing thing.
Yes, sir. And we got along.
I'm like, what we celebrating for?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for his family, whatever.
Yes.
Yes. I'm happy for that though. And like I told you, about the verdict, I was like, I said, old boy ain't gonna do nothing but probably 15 or 20 years. Maybe get out of probation.
Yeah.
With some good time. Like, he ain't finna be in there for a long time.
Yeah. Because after about 10 or 15 go by, most people didn't forgot about that. The family will never forget.
Right.
So that's why you said, well, you happy for the family, and I am too. They deserve justice. And about the money thing and the situation, I'm not finna get on that. Whatever comes their way needs to come their way. And I'm just gonna put that on the record. But I am in 100% agreement with you about the celebratory thing.
Yeah.
I'm just different made, and again, I'm being so honest right now. I can't do nothing but be honest. And if you listen to my show and you listening to me, I'm just telling you in the most honest form I can possibly tell you. For us to go through what I'm only been on the earth 27 years. Yes, hopefully, I get to see 28. Throughout my last 10 years, 10 to 14 years. So I've been seeing some of this since I was 13. Seeing some of the crimes and things being committed against something. I'm not going to celebrate something that should be done in the right manner anyways. Right. I'm not going to applaud 12 jurors for doing the right thing, for seeing a video that you know is wrong. Right. And you see what I'm saying? And I see the narrative media. And again, I'm not finna get this bitch no smoke. And yeah, she's a bitch. I'm not finna get this bitch no smoke on my podcast. But when I hear Tommy Lauren and I hear them say shit like that, media attack, I'm like, bruh, let's stop bullshitting like we just didn't see what we saw. Come on. Okay? I'm tired of us sitting up here as a nation, people, and we have conversations, but ain't nothing getting done. You just having a conversation. And you having a conversation with people that's okay, you have your musicians and you have your athletes and ball players speak up. But them not the people that's passing laws. And you say a voice, people in the streets got voices too. But the only voice that you hear is violence because you ignore the peacefulness of what's going on. And like I say again, until you get those people that's in Congress, because it's no longer, I'm finna play the game of we need to have the conversation, we need to get police to know. It's people that's in Congress. Because I want to let people in on a little fun fact here. There's been a George Floyd Act that's been passed like a couple months, actually they say a year ago. You can fact check me if I'm wrong or whatnot, but I know it's been months in the making. Now I done seen laws get passed quicker. I done seen if a new energy bill need to be passed. I done seen if it's something new for something, if it's a new tax cut need to be passed. It's voted on by the House. It's moved all around within 2 weeks span. And it's voted in. But when it's time for things to get corrected, that's harming a certain amount of group of people. It doesn't matter black, white. I don't give a damn. We all know cops do whatever to whoever. but predominantly it's black. So we're only speaking from a black perspective. When the Mexicans want to come up here and say something about them, or Spanish or whoever, or white or whatever, you speak for what you go on in your community, but it's been heavily shown to black people. So I'm only speaking for black people and what I'm saying in the context of it. So you can take it out of context and think what you want to think. You're going to think what you want to think, and you're going to hear what you want to hear. Because people got selective hearing, but anything that I'm saying on this damn podcast is not selective hearing. I'm saying clear shit. You choose to hear what you want to hear. So you take out what you finna take out from what I'm finna say. But at the end of the day, if you honest and you real and you listen to me, then you know that I'm telling you the truth. Until we get those people in Congress to change the laws that have the same moral ethicness that we have. Mm-hmm. And they be like, okay, this is wrong. Let's sit down and vote on this, and let's do this. Let's get this passed and play. Let's show the community that we in solidarity with them. Don't send you something, you sit on your hands and try to wait it out, and then it never gets passed. It never gets passed, so nobody never gets prosecuted. And again, I won't feel even better until I see police officers' pension and retirement funds getting hit for doing stuff like this.
They gonna wake up
then people will start straightening up and seeing stuff. And again, what character you saying that? Oh no. Again, you have selective hearing and you choose to hear what you want to hear. I ain't saying all cops are bad. I'm not saying all of that. I'm not preaching on my soapbox talking about some defund the police. We need police. And at this point in this time, if you hear anybody bring up defund the police or bring up anything, that is a wasteful argument conversation to me. That's a wasteful argument conversation to me. You're wasting time and you're just burning time. You know we need police. Okay? Those people at the Capitol, those people rioted up there for Trump, needed police for them to be saved. So let's stop. But if the good ones are not saying anything about the bad ones and are outing the bad ones and are coming out and being like, hey, I think bro on this force ain't doing something and standing up and start doing something, I'm going to hold you to the same standard as the ones that are racist until you say something. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt because that means you quiet and you know what's going on, but yet you're not saying anything. And again, I find it so hard. We find this as a celebration. When I saw a man that stood for the same exact thing 4 or 5 years ago lose his fucking career over the same thing that we had to have a fucking celebration over. Mm-hmm. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah. And they were saying, that's so that's unpatriotic, what he doing.
And I just saw a man do the same unpatriotic thing to a man and kill him. Yeah. You motherfuckers are insane, bro. If you think I'm finna sit up here and go through these weak-ass crazy emotions with you, I'm not finna do that with you, bro. I'm not finna do it. I don't care if you don't like it. You can say whatever you want to say to me. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I'm going to stand 10 toes the fuck down on what I said. I'm not finna celebrate something that I just seen a man get his career ripped away from and tried to tell you motherfuckers what was going on. But you didn't want to hear it back then. But it took a video for a man to kill a man for now you to hear it. Now we get justice and you celebrate. Well, if you want to do a real celebration, motherfucker, let's give Colin Kaepernick back his job. I'm pretty much sure he work out. I'm pretty much sure he's still throwing the football. So then if you want to do that, we'll give him back his job and let him do a tryout. I bet you he better than at least I bet you he ain't. I bet you so. I bet you better at least 5 of them motherfuckers that's playing in the league. So let's stop playing, bro. That's a celebration. That's a celebration to me. You want justice, but you wrong some of the people on your way to justice. And they talking about a sacrifice. How the fuck that's a sacrifice? Oh, yeah. I gotta tell you doing me wrong? Right. But you go to church on Sundays and praise Lord, he tell you to love everybody. That's what the fuck you say. That's what you say on Sunday. So do that shit that you saying out here in these streets. Let's quit playing, man. Right. Let's quit playing. Right. Go ahead.
And tell, I forgot her name on CNN, and tell LeBron James to shut up and dribble.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that motherfucker name, but let's talk to her too. See, some of these people, bro, I'm gonna have to roll up another one on this one. Bro, some of these motherfuckers, bro, let me tell you, you know this, motherfuckers be with your ass till it's time to be really with your ass, and they ain't with your ass. Right. Do you get me what I'm saying? Right. Some people want to be with your ass till it's time to be with your ass, but they ain't really with your ass. So, you know how that be. Oh, yeah. Go out there, you'll march with us, black or white. It ain't just white. It's black or white, whatever which one you choose. Mexican, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, motherfucker. If you got a heart, you're beating, and you can talk and you can walk, whether you can't walk, you're in a wheelchair, whatnot, motherfucker. If you're here and you're living, you know exactly what the hell I'm saying. Right. We gonna cut the fugazi, and some people throw shit up to throw smoke screens. That's why I'm going like I'm going. You can't throw no smoke screen in nothing that I'm saying. You want to be with the cause, so it's time to be with the cause. That's why I'm holding the Congress and the politicians like that for. So you want to be with the cause. You want television holler about how the cause is good. But you ain't doing a damn thing to pass these goddamn laws to say what you saying is true. So therefore, motherfucker, I don't believe you. And you come around every 4 years talking about how you gonna do this and do that. Well, this time, like I've been saying the last 8 years, show me first. Then I'll give you what you want. You don't show me. Well, you just want one less vote for you, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. He didn't get in office because you could have voted. One less vote for you, motherfucker. Yeah. And I know I'm going a little long and I'm gonna let you get in on it, bro. But just being honest, bro, that shit. If you an avid person and you got realistic realness in you and you hear me when I'm saying, then you know I ain't bullshitting with you. You know I ain't bullshitting with you, and you know I ain't lying to you. You hear me, and I know you hear me. I know you hear me because I'm just being real with people right now, bro. I'm being so real right now. I can't sit here and play. I can't sit here and play fake. I can't sit here and play fake to a bunch of people that want to sit here and say we need to celebrate something. Yeah, I'm seeing that you done wronged the man of his career. You done ignored this shit for years. You done attacked people that done said certain things. We done went through a tumultuous 4 years with Trump. I ain't saying he the damn cause of it, motherfucker, but a lot of people, like I said, a lot of you motherfuckers came out to vote when you saw racism bold and in your face. So you thought that shit was gone with Obama. And I know a lot of people thought we lived in a happy country, and what I'm saying is not popular, and I really don't give a fuck what I'm saying is not popular, but it's the damn truth, and you can't run from it. So you can say whatever you want to say, you can do whatever you want to do. The truth hurts, and on my show, I like to hurt people with the truth. Hell, I love to be hurt with the truth because I'd rather just go ahead and live through it and get better from it than sit around and lie and act like I'm finna change it. And that's what I'm seeing with a lot of people. People keep dying. People keep getting killed. I keep seeing the same people on CNN talk about the same thing. And I see the same people that's telling me, oh, well, we need to do this. No. I'm not finna have a conversation with you. The motherfucker who you vote for, the motherfucker who you ride around on your sticker and say, you go tell them to vote for the shit. Because them the motherfuckers that's got the power and doing the shit anyway. Now, they can put a law in place to hold people accountable and do certain shit. They got a law in place for RICO acts. They got a law in place for gangs. That's how you think they got the mob down. So if you got all these acts in place for all these anti-gun, all this crazy shit that you want to bring up, all this Green New Deal, all this war, all this H2, all this climate shit, get something in the community for policing. And then, motherfucker, then maybe I believe you. But as far as I'm telling you on my show, I don't believe a goddamn thing that these motherfuckers say until I see proof. You can preach to me. You can pray to me. We can hold about and be in a goddamn church. I'm still going to tell you I believe it when I see it. I'm a big person on I like to see, then I make my assessment. I'm not going to go off your faith. And you hoping that you, no, because you done wronged and done it millions of times. That's just like I tell somebody, if a motherfucker cheating on you and you catch him multiples of times, how many times is you gonna keep staying there? Because I always learn from my favorite rapper, nigga, either you're blind or you don't mind. So it's either which one you want to choose. That's what you gonna do. That's my problem. That's my whole prerogative on that. I just want to get your perspective on. We need to hold more people accountable. We need to quit putting these little. I don't want to see a musician. I don't want to see my favorite rapper. I don't want to see an athlete. I don't want to see an actor. I don't have to look at them to talk to normal fucking people that I vote for and pay taxes for to make a motherfucking law change. That doesn't sit in my head right, bro. Right. It don't. Right. It's crazy. Right, because you know I can think about I don't want to see the athletes stuff like that. You know, I love man. I like when they speak up. I love when they speak up. But I don't want to see them all the time because they live in they fancy houses, they drive they fancy cars, and this and that and that. Like they ain't going through the same stuff that we going through on a regular basis though. Again, they ain't getting pulled over by the police. I made a clear statement when I was talking with one of my family members the other day. We was just talking. I was saying like, man, these kids and these kids. I was just like, okay, bro. Okay. Check this out. You want to talk about the violence. All right, let's talk about the violence. But I'm gonna give you the violence from a real perspective. Okay, I'm not gonna give it from the cherry perspective that they giving your ass on CNN and other ways. I didn't grow up in an environment like when we getting shot at, but I grew up in an environment where most of us didn't have father figures in the house. And some of us did have father figures in the house. So when you use that, these kids ain't got a father figure in the house, bro, like a man is the most end all be all, and you telling me all this crazy shit. Some of the men that they look up to doing the shit that they doing now, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell you talking about?
Right.
You saying stupid shit. You saying a bunch of shit to categorize and just sit there and stigmatize a group, bro. And I'm sitting here, bro, like, are you serious? When I see mob shit and hey, my boy, if you want to get in and be made, you can get in and be made. And oh man, and Johnny was a good man I looked up to. Oh, he was like a father figure to me. Huh? Huh? Am I lying?
You're not lying.
Am I lying, bro?
Lying.
These are the same people you look up to. So when you want to sit there and talk about the gun violence, okay, we can work on that. We can do all of that. But the police is separate issue from the gun violence because every time that comes up in the community, police doing malicious stuff to us and doing that. But what about the gun violence and the crime? You guys kill each other. You guys do that. I didn't take an oath on the goddamn Bible and swore to protect the community. I also killed too. That's a different fucking story, you dumb fuck.
Right. Right. See, you know, when you were just talking about the gun violence, we killing each other. You know, I thought about this old classic movie. You know that movie though.
Whatever.
This scene in Boys in the Hood, man. When he took them over to Compton or whatever. He was telling them, he was explaining them, about, how they bring in guns and like how out in the black community always a liquor store. It always a gun shop. So we can get drunk.
These things are set up in your environment anyway.
Gentrification.
Right. So I mean, you put the shit there, and you want people to sit here and try to do better, but you're not like. I tell people they don't make Vice shows and these other motherfucking shows for your health.
Oh yeah.
You see, you trying to sit up here and you trying to tell me one thing. I'm seeing one thing, but I'm seeing the real while you giving me bullshit and hope. But I'm seeing the real, and I see you not doing anything for the real. You just saying a bunch of words, trying to get a couple of clicks, trying to get a couple of likes, trying to get a couple of book deals, trying to get your pockets fat. I'm good on that, fam. I don't give a fuck about the fame. You gonna do right. But if you ain't gonna do right, don't come around me preaching about doing right. Yeah. I see somebody else in another hood, bro. We in the hood, bro. I grew up, my mama a single mother. She working 2-3 jobs. She working at the plant. She working at the factory. I ain't got no dad. That is what it is. You can't have that situation. Okay, yeah, it's more blacks than whites or more whites than whatever. You can say what you want to say. I'm in the hood. I know Tim and I know Dre down the street. We grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Bobby, Shoo, them older heads. They got money. They balling. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They paying their mama bills. They riding around in nice cars. Okay, you going to school. You working. You trying. You keep trying. You trying hard. You trying to do everything you possibly can the right way, my guy. So happen your job get laid off, you get cut. It ain't nothing out there for you to eat, bro. You can't really get nothing on. Or say you probably got jammed up one time. You probably got a ticket or something, and that's probably hindering you. The littlest thing hinder most black people from getting jobs.
Right.
If you want me to be plainly honest with you. I'm being plainly honest and I'm being plainly real. I'm only giving you the honest truth. The littlest shit can stop us from getting a job. When I know the littlest shit for another person doesn't stop them from getting a job, they get another chance to rehabilitate their fucking image. I ain't preaching the motherfucker. I'm just giving you facts. I'm saying truth, cold facts. You feel me? So I'm just being honest. You want to sit here and tell us to get all this, but I'm saying, okay, I can't get this right here. Hey, bro, I'm gonna put you on. Give you the kilo, give you 15 grand, you can give me whoop de whoop, however it go. All right? I'm riding, I'm doing what I gotta do to survive, I'm holding the gun. Hell, I ain't even doing that, niggas popping up at me. I'm playing ball down the street. I'm shooting, next thing y'all know, a car come up, pop, 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 pop. I'm ducking. Hell, I could have got killed, so now I need to hold me something. I see something weird in the neighborhood, I'm shooting back. It's that, bro, these what they have to go through. And you want to sit here and tell me about hang on, gang killing, when you can put stuff in the neighborhood to stop them from doing what they want to do. You can go in the neighborhood. You can do that. You can do that. You can take National Guard in the hood and change everything over in a week if you want to. But the community's got to raise money. People that work dead end jobs got to raise money, got to do all this stuff to change the community. And you want to come in and sweep and get a little camera time, they'll send a little buck dancing ass motherfucking nigga to come down there and get a camera time. And again, I don't knock people that donate their money to anything. You can donate with your money too. And there's some people that don't donate the shit, they do it themselves. I respect that route more than I do the donation route. I don't want to donate to a damn thing. If I can't build it, touch it, and pull it up, and I see people just benefiting off of it, I don't even want to touch it. That's just me.
Right.
Now, I can't speak for anybody else. You can wrong me, you can disagree all you want to. But if I had millions, I had money, I want to put my money on something, watch it grow, watch people benefit from it, and then I see what I've done. I don't need to be on TV or anything. I know that I put something in something and I've done something. Me donating to something, I'm thinking deep that who is going to? Who's pocketing all this goddamn money? AKA Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I ain't got a mic, but if I had that one, I bet y'all drop it. I got a mic, but I can't drop this bitch. It's the only one I got. But it's a mic drop, bro. So again, I'm not saying anything that's not true.
You preaching, man.
I'm not saying nothing that's not true. I ain't saying nothing that's true. Again, you're tuned into the Cold Face Podcast Show. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I recently posted something that we live on the show. You can comment, you can love it, you can like, you can do whatever you want to do. But just listen in. Again, bro, I got so much I wanted to be able to talk on that topic with you because again, bro, that really pushed me the wrong. But go ahead. You were saying something that about the movie about how they drop certain things in our neighborhood off the Boys in the Hood movie and how they almost give you. If I put 3 tigers that ain't ate in a goddamn cage for 2 weeks and I throw a piece of meat in that bitch, what you think gonna happen?
You gonna kill each other for that piece of meat?
What you think gonna happen?
Cause I'm not finna let you eat it.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's wild, B. It's wild. But again, you elaborate on that for a little moment about what they do to gentrify people. And they do it in the most subtlest ways.
But okay, like he was saying in the movie, like he asked him, he said, so he said, why do you think it's a liquor store or a gun store on every corner in the hood or whatever? And he said because he said you get drunk, you get drunk, whatever, you shoot each other, you kill each other. He said that's how you take away, a nation, I mean a race, I forget how he said it, but that's how you take a race, reproduction or whatever, offspring or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like he was saying, he said like, how you think they get guns, in this country? We not, we not buying.
We ain't going overseas.
Come on, we ain't going overseas.
Really, bro?
Well, like you said, with the 3 tigers thing. If you got 3 or 4 tigers, say outside or in this room or whatever, and you throw a piece of meat or whatever,
and they ain't ate in
3
weeks.
They gonna take each other out for that piece of meat.
They might have more meat when they done. Yeah. Whoever standing might have more meat when they done.
Yeah. They gonna eat them.
So again, bro, I'm only. You see, me and my cousin was coming up. Me and my cousin came up a lot. I used to hear my grandma and them preaching. I used to hear my just preach, not preach like literally preach at church, like literally just preach the word and stuff that just ain't right and the shit that don't make no sense. And at first, you start to come numb to things. You don't see certain things, but you see these things. But you think everybody else say, "Oh, we need to do this. We need to hope. We need to do this." No. Those people that come around and tell you to vote for them and say they have your best interests at heart, those motherfuckers that say we are the people, we for the people and by the people, those motherfuckers that we need to start hollering at. Right. Let's quit having conversations and start attacking those people. Right. Make them do it. Right. Well, you can't. No. You can make the government do the right thing. Because guess what? we're not just open season over here, bro. There's been racism proved that it's been embedded in law enforcement. And we need to do something about that. Literally. I'm not gonna sit here and play with that. So when I saw that trial, man, and I saw what happened, I was just like, finally, the family got justice. But now that we have justice, let's see other cases that something similar has happened get justice without a hashtag, without a movement, without a march, without having people having to lash out, without backlash, without social media eruption. Let's do it organically. And when it's organically done, without things, and they just report it and be like, today we've charged the officer with this, and type of count. People face such and such murder and whatnot. The trial will be public, and then all killings by police officers. Don't let the police department try to make it private. Make it public. Then I have a conversation. Then I feel and I'll change my stance on it. But till then, I'm happy for the family, and we got a long way to go walking to Japan. And we're not flying, and we're not even driving car. So we're walking and we're using the boat. Those are the only two options that you have. Walk and use the boat.
Right.
That's it. Rainstorm, hail, typhoon. From where we sit, walking to Japan. And when you get to Japan, that's how far we got.
And one thing I didn't like the statement the judge made, man. You know, like Maxine Waters. I think you may have know what I'm talking about, whatever.
Yeah. About how she felt about the jurors or whatnot. I seen that comment. What you think about it, bro?
She was like, she told him, I can't exactly remember like the words that she told him, about, even if the verdict come back negative or whatever, like, how, not react, whatever. But, he was basically trying to like those shots over talking about like the trial shouldn't be public. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I said, just because you gotta put away one of your own or whatever, you want to say to make that statement or whatever.
Yeah, that was shit hit me. That was
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
He's guilty.
Clear as day he was guilty.
Yeah. But like my dad, like I said, my dad was in the market. Like he said, in the 60s. Watch Selma to Montgomery. Montgomery, Washington. But like he said,
Oh, that's that That's the don't worry about what we pulling up right
yeah.
now. Don't worry about just keep listening. But go ahead, bro.
But we've been marching and protesting, man, since 1963. It's time out for all that, man.
Yes, sir.
That marching, we done marched enough.
Yes, sir. They marched too goddamn much.
Too much, man.
And protest too much.
And it's since then, it was police it was a lot of brutality in the 60s. Everybody, then your history book, you know how it was.
I'm not shocked what I see on camera. Yeah. I'm shocked what I didn't catch on camera.
But you seeing it now, all in the open with the police officer.
Yes, sir. Like they didn't want to admit that it was racism in LA law enforcement.
Come on.
Got to see some of that during the OJ trial a little bit, but this way it's just not the OJ trial. I'm just bringing it up because that'll grab people's attention. But if you know, you know, and if you don't know, I think you need to find out. That's the new slogan. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you need to find out. Because it's no point of giving your game when you should have the game.
Oh yeah. You know what I say? Like when people, like I said before in the other podcast, when people, you got ignorant people out here to say, racism No, it don't exist anymore, or
them niggas are discredible.
Or the police officer, they was in the right. They would defend themselves. That's bullshit, man.
When you see the body cam footage and you still make those assumptions, I'm gonna say you are not I'm gonna say you are a shield for because you lying.
Come on, like me and you talked about in the other podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You had a guy. They worshiping God. They worshiping the Lord.
Yeah.
Walk in there, act like he worshiping the Lord. He killed all the people in there. But on his way to jail, you stop at Burger King.
Man, the cops should be fired and giving half of that guy's sentence. If he got 50, they should get 25. Come on, man.
Stop at Burger King, get him something to eat. But motherfucker, if we kill somebody,
they rushing us to the precinct.
If they don't kill us.
Ain't nobody lying on that, bitch. Ain't nobody lying on that, bitch.
And you remember the other shooting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The police officer saw, I forgot what city it was or whatever. They saw the guy. Right. The dude with the gun in their hand. They didn't say shit to him though.
Nothing. But
we had a 4-year-old boy, whatever. He got a water gun, He nah, I ain't agree with that though. Playing like that though. Right. He got a water gun or whatever, pow, just playing with police officer shooting a 4-year-old, man. Come on now.
Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
But they teach theirs, at an early age or whatever, how to kill. Cause they have them out there in the woods and stuff killing. Come on.
Yeah. Bro, again, bro, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, G. You can't make this shit up, cuz.
So what we, like I said, what we celebrating for? Ain't nothing changed.
The only thing should be celebratory is for the family. Yeah, they got justice, and this is 1 out of 1,000,000, and we got a long way to go.
And you got people out here, I'm friends with, on social media, accounts or whatever, saying, we finna have a cook, we finna turn up this weekend, we had a cook out of George Floyd. I was like, what?
Disrespectful of bastards. Disrespectful of bastards.
And you saw the Raider stuff though. The Raiders, I can breathe now.
It wasn't his place. He made it. Yeah. I'm gonna give a little to Al Day because of his father. Yeah. I'm gonna give you just small pass, but still, you should have took the shit down because I can breathe seemed like you were trying to be some funny shit.
Yeah,
coming from you.
Yeah,
but hey, you live and you learn.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, ain't nothing changed, man.
No sir.
Racism it been going on for a long time.
Right. So. I want to be able to try stuff like this. If we can go back and catch cold cases for murderers and stuff, which getting justice for the family, and that. I don't believe anybody should be just wrongfully killed or nothing like that. I'm not pushing it.
Right.
So when I see people get justice for their loved ones and stuff that actually, everyone was more like, damn, you know, and you got justice in that perspective. So can we go back in time and get some of these unkilling these killings by these race soldiers, white racist cops towards black in communities, Latinos or whatever. But I'm only concluding for the black because there's a majority more black than anything else. And don't give me no goddamn chart when, in 2018 there were 30%. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I didn't see that. I didn't see them 30%. I guess the 30% was up because I kept seeing more blacks on television.
So look at the history, though.
Yes. See, your people end up on body cam on the Investigation Discovery Channel because nobody watched that bitch like that. Although there are some ID fanatics, I'm an ID fanatic, love it. I watch it for what I have to watch it, but most people ain't watching that shit. Oh, yeah. So your people end up on there. We end up on the broadcast and the news and die in the worst way.
Oh yeah.
So you please put the knife down. Put the knife down, sir. Stop. I don't want to shoot. Stop. He keep on saying that. Black guy come out. I'm gonna shoot you if you don't stop. Pow, pow, pow. What's the difference, bro?
Come on. Not one shot, man.
Exactly. What's the difference, bro? What's the difference? And I know a lot of people about the Ohio girl thing, man. That's a tragedy to be 16 years old and that happened, man. I'm dead serious, G. Like, That could have went so many other ways. Again, a lot of people want him just to pull out the taser. Or if you and he was in the military, this guy. I want you guys, I don't really know the cop's name. If you can get the cop's name for me, Eli. But I don't know the cop's name. I could pull it up, but right now we just go. Everybody knows if you haven't seen it right now. He was in the military, so if he was in the military, I'm pretty much sure he could have shot her with a flesh. Just if you was had, because she did have a knife, and a lot of people saying that could have went a bunch of ways. I totally understand that, but if they would have went the wrong way and she would have stabbed old girl a certain way, and which a lot of people say he was justified for using force. Yeah, I have to see it in a realistic way. Yeah, but I gotta be like, damn, bro, I done seen white kids had worse in situations and they come out okay. You ain't have to bust at the girl. Could have just ran and rammed into the car. You could have tackled her or something. Just bump her into the car. She a woman. You a police officer. You can boom knock her down. Man. Exactly. So
keep it out.
That could have went so many ways. Yeah.
But like you said,
in that way, what's it?
But like you said, like you said, you did your research on him or whatever. Mm-hmm. He was a ex-military or whatever. Mm-hmm. And how you said how he shot her. He was like a marksman. Mm-hmm. 4 times. Like you shot to kill her though. You didn't shoot to stop her, like put her down or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you could have shot her in a leg or shot her. You gave her a flesh wound or something like that.
Or you could have straight up just ran soon as you seen her finna just run straight at her and just bust her into the car. I mean, if you would have did that, she didn't end up dead. Yeah. But she ended up dead, and it's a whole different ball game, bro. Because I done seen white kids be in different situations and other teens or something be in different situations. I'm thinking back at the time when we grew up out in trade for motherfuckers out there fighting, come out with a knife, come out with anything, bro. Mm-hmm. People that be like, no, he ain't doing that now. Let them fight straight up. You feel me? You see the difference today made then. I know one will come out the house with a knife, motherfucker. No, just fight him straight up.
Or a bat.
No, let him go at it for a while. Let him get tired. Let him get tired.
He wants to get some boxing gloves.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. So I'm being real on that one, bro. I done seen many and many's a time. People get done a certain way. So that situation didn't end right. It didn't end right, and I didn't like it. But it's cool though. It's cool.
She went right. No, she went right. No, what she did went right. Now trying to kill.
Yeah, trying to stab her. I ain't think she's trying to commit live murder in front of everybody. Yeah. But I'm like, damn, she do have a knife. Like, bruh, the first thing you thought of was to shoot. Like, I'm a man almost. If I just put some force into that bitch and hit that bitch into their car, she fall out. You know what I'm saying?
You pick up the knife.
Right, and you just pick up the knife and you detain the situation. For me to just pull it out, I don't mean to call her a bitch. I talk like that. So let me just change my language on that. I'm sorry on that part. But if I just run into this girl and full speed throttle and just ram her up, I mean, you know what I'm saying? She'll fall out and then she'll lose the knife. And they be like, you ain't have to hit running into her like that. I'd rather for them to say that than for you to shoot her, and it's a different reaction, bro.
And she dead.
You know what I'm saying? Now you saying all the things you could have done. Yeah. Which
it's too late.
Again, that's why I think it comes to the bias point. Black person knife or shoot. Yeah. White person knife, try to diffuse the situation. That's how I look at it sometimes. Like, again, I just want people to go watch Body Cam on Investigation Discovery. Right. And the reason why I'm saying white to black, and I'm not using no racism thing here. Man. I got white friends that agree with me and be in the same thing. I got real white friends. Yep. Now, if you ain't my real white friend and you can't be blatantly honest with me, then we don't need to be friends no more. And you can kick rocks. Right. But because that means you ain't really no fucking way. If we're going to be honest and call a spade, we're going to call a spade. So the only thing that I'm going to be honest and say is I just encourage people to watch Body Cam on Investigation Discovery. Mm-hmm. You will see why I'm saying the options. And because I have to, the way that it went down in his point of view, in legal terms, he's literally justified to do that. But the way how we see it, and I'm agreeing with y'all, I have to do my diligence, and be honest around the board. It's legally he might get off for what he did. But the manner in how which it was handled could have been handled so differently. Because if you look at the video, a lot of his cops was kind of shocked that he shot him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They was looking like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, so again, I have to look at that both ways and have a responsibleness to be honest and just be like, okay, legal terms he might get off, but I know if there was another counterpart, a countercessor, he probably would have, rammed her, grabbed the knife. They'll probably hit her. I mean, they'll probably have to do something physical to make her put down that knife. But the first order is to shoot. So again, I encourage people to watch body cam because you will understand why I'm having why I'm coming at this from this type of perspective. Because when you watch these incidents and you watch them incidents, and I want you to come back on this show if you listen to this, and when you watch those instances, it's instances, man, where I would have shot the motherfucker. Motherfucker come at the house, nigga pull out. One dude pulled this dude out the car and he was sitting there. He was checking the car. Next thing you know, he pulled a thick ass blade out. And he like this. Let's go, motherfucker. And stop, sir. Stop. I don't want to do. Stop. And he finally tased him.
Yeah.
Oh, he pulled out the taser. That guy pulling out the motherfucking 38 or whatever you got on you, and you finna put us to sleep. So. Again, I want people to watch Body Cam on Investigation Discovery, and then you'll see what I'm saying. Because I'm not lying. It's been that instance what you saw. Watch a couple of them and watch how you done seen the different a white counterpart be in a worse condition than that. Almost charging their ass. Man, got a damn truck about to run them over.
Right.
About to run the motherfucker over. These motherfuckers throw strikes out in the road. It's us. Pop, 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 pop. They're trying to eat that whole motherfucking truck up. We were trying to run over. So I'm just saying, check it out. Right. Check this shit out. Well, how you feel about the situation and what could have went different, or how you know what I'm saying? Give you a chance to speak your piece.
With the girl.
Yes.
You know, like I said earlier, man. Like, I think, see, a lot of times when especially when the police, when they do shit or what, they want to say, I hate it, had it happen this way. I don't want to hear that though.
Mm-hmm.
I know stuff happened at the spur of the moment, but there were the common sense though. If you saw her, if you saw the girl, pulling out a knife with her, she finna stab her. Like you said, all you had to go to the tame situation, go tackle her, or like I told you earlier, hit the taser, hit her with a taser. If you fall for shoot in the leg or something like that.
Yes.
The coming to stop or the drop or whatever. Then get the gun and pass it to your partner or whatever. Your police, whoever you with or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know what I'm saying, the same situation. But you shot her 4 times. That means you meant to kill her. That was your intent.
I mean, and to be honest with you, bro, like it could have went so many different ways.
Yeah.
And I'm just being honest and keeping it real with you. And I'm just keeping it real all the way around the board. I'm not like I said, we gonna celebrate. We're gonna celebrate for the family, but I'm not gonna have a celebration until I see other cases get charged organically without us having to do a hashtag in the movie. When I see no hashtag, no movement, people being outraged on social media, when I just see that shit start happening organically, and I also start saying to people that be coming on TV wanting to see change, and they telling us we need change, we need this, and your ass work in Congress, and I see your ass vote nay on the fucking bill, and it's 52, I have many of you motherfuckers in that house, and it's majority saying no, and half of you saying yes. I know you motherfuckers who you is. Y'all need to put y'all name on your votes. I wish you could put your name on your vote. Then you'll find out if a motherfucker down for you if you're not. Because I'm like, oh, you don't want justice before, you don't want all this type of stuff that y'all so happen to say you want, and you still vote no? Oh, so you cool with what's going on?
But they want you to re-elect though.
Yeah, every 4 years, 4 years come around, you got the vote for me stickers on and coming on. Now you come around me 4 years from now. Has you passed the bill yet? What have you done? Let me see something. Literally. You ain't got nothing. You can't show nothing. I don't see or sense nothing from you.
What?
Oh well.
What Janet just said? What have you done for me lately?
Godspeed to you, sir.
Yeah.
God fucking speed to you, sir. I ain't even gonna sit there and cap on that one. But just being overall, just being overall and being honest about it, and just being honest about the situation. I ain't finna sit here and not like, ignore the fact that yeah, things still has to get passed. But again, we need to start. Let's quit having conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Let's quit just talking. Let's start attacking the people that work in Congress to make them pass the law because they want to sit on their hands and hold shit. And see, you like I said again, I see y'all come on TV. I see you talking. I see you saying we need this, we need that. I see you Mary Lightfoot. I see you Lord Lightfoot. I see all of you motherfuckers say all of this stuff. I see the little governor over here say shit, Miss Ivy, whoever the hell she is. I see y'all over here. I see you when it's time to come around. Now let me see you what you vote on live television. Let's make this Senate bill live and let me see how many of you vote no. And then tell me why you vote no. Tell me why you vote no. Man, see, I want that to come out. Come on, you see how raw that feel? You see how raw that sound? Right. That's really cold, ain't it? Right. I know. Cause I want it on live TV. I want to show them up. I'm good with the police. Police ain't bothering me. No. But why you say no for? I mean, I think that all this stuff is the farce, and I just think some of them think it. They just won't say it. So you can't say it now because it ain't popular to say, but you can think it behind closed doors. Well, if you're going to think it behind closed doors, I ain't saying you got to lose your job. You can keep your job, but I just respect you not to fuck with you. Oh, yeah. You don't want to fuck with somebody faking they ain't got your best agenda at hand.
That's it right there.
That me. I can go into a business with somebody and say we doing business as long as they ain't too shady where they try to kill me or something like that. But we in business, we quite don't like each other. Mm-hmm. And I hope nobody let that affect each other. Like say me and you say you in the business, I'm in the business, but we really quite kind of bump heads. We don't see eye to eye, but I know you a money making man. Mm-hmm. You know I'm a money making man. This is a chance for us to get the bag right here. Yeah. Now we're gonna have to give and take on some ends, but if we men about situation that we get money without having egos and feelings and emotions involved, we'll be like, you know what? I don't really put you like that, bro. But you know what I'm saying? This is an opportunity right here. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, you hold that, I hold this. We split it straight down the middle. Let's get this money. We break off and we ain't chilling. We ain't popping bottles. We ain't doing nothing. We just got the bread and we moved on. A lot of people can't do that. See, that's why I say I don't get into business or I don't do certain things with certain people when I see that they don't have that makeup already. Yeah. Like I said, I don't have to like you to do business with you. Oh yeah. I'm looking at you from a business point. I'm like, you're a business. You make money. I might not like how you're running what you do, but I do respect you what you do. Oh yeah, respect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta like you, but I do respect you. So in that point of view, on coming on a business tip, I'm gonna have the respect way. I get mine, yours, and I move the fuck on. That's how I look at it. Some people look at it is a different way, and I can understand that. But you don't really want to too much have those people around you to do certain things because they can almost sabotage you. That's what I was always taught to bring it. I don't want those type of people in the circle. You feel me? What I'm saying? It's just like if you got a business and you running something, you know, right? Oh, yeah. So, I mean, it goes hand in hand. So again, I just want to see who these people that's voting these no's on these bills when y'all be passing them, and tell me why, and then give me a solution that you would do. Mm-hmm. Now that's an America. Right. Now that's a fucking America that I would like to see. Ain't gonna do it though. Shit like this happen. They hold a live thing right now and talk about it. We're gonna get something passed in the next weekend. It's getting out to the people. You doing what you do without having your own agenda being pushed, trying to get paper and get your pockets fat for the lobbyists and the fat cats. Right. Making sure you get reelected next week.
And get rich.
Mm-hmm. Same motherfuckers be in Congress. A couple of them get voted out. Most of them just recycle. Just going back through the motion.
Put your whole life on.
Got your little peeps. Got your little group. You catered it in. They make your pockets fat. You do what they want. You do their agenda. You do you do anything that they need you to do. You stay in office and they make sure you in there. Now, I'm not lying. I'm just telling the fact. People say, oh, that's conspiracy. Well, prove it to me that it's a conspiracy, motherfucker. Right. Prove it. Prove what I'm saying is not true. Prove what I'm saying ain't true. Prove that you don't give a fuck about another community but the people that they put you in office and elected you. Prove to me that we didn't vote anything for you, but you say you care about all people. your team that voted for you or whoever you sponsoring put $310,000 in your campaign fund, motherfucker. But the poor people like you, but they couldn't do anything for them. Show me who you really for, bro, and then we'll talk.
That ain't for the poor, man.
We'll talk. We'll talk. I go to my man's grave. I probably might not ever, but it was whatever. It's whatever. But I'm not going to be fake, and I'm not going to have useless conversations, G. I'm tired to the point. Look here, I'm just having a straight talk with the people that choose to listen, and I know a lot of people going to view this show. And if you view this show and you listen all the way down to this, and all the way down to this last very second of what I'm saying, I'm thankful that you listen to the show. Me and Eli both. But one thing we ain't going to do is sit up here and shoot bullshit and say that it ain't what it is, and we all know what it is. So again, let's hold some of them people that's doing that accountable. Right. And then we can have justice. Really all the way around the board.
And man, thing about it, man, we've been fighting and crying for justice, man, for too long, man.
Yes, sir.
Too long. Especially for for the black race, for us, man.
Yes, sir.
But since slavery and Africa, man, I'm just saying, it's been a long time, man.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy. It don't make sense, bro. It really don't. That we don't. I mean, people talk about the Mexican race or whatever. But us, man, like we've been here for this long, in this country this long, man. We have to fight every day, man, for years, man. Man. And people, and they see the bullshit, man.
Yes, sir.
They see it, bro.
Yes, sir. Look right at you.
Look right at you, like they like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on.
Sir, I don't see it. I mean, we all just have to keep up.
No.
See, our generation ain't with that lollygag and the sleep shit. Some of us really starting to come out and challenge that shit. Some of us really starting to talk about that shit.
Oh yeah, cause like me and you work together. Like you see that bullshit, man. Motherfuckers try to act like you crazy, man. Like you dumb or whatever.
Man, me and him, we worked together. We ain't gotta tell you where we worked, but that ain't what we were chopping up at work. And I'll never forget. You was in the position one time because you was the cashier. I was the merchandiser or what. So, lady came up there and got small with you. And I was just like, you was doing your job, but I was just like, man, black people do that shit too. Yeah. Which is another thing that.
Yeah, that take me off, man.
Just about the situation though, and you were in with that lady, and I was like, but she was white, and she came to you, and I'm like, damn, she could be real hostile with him. And another lady walked up. We ain't gonna put her name out there for confidential purposes. Yeah. But she walked up.
Yeah.
And she was started talking nice with her, and I was just like, we walked down like, it got crazy with you just because she ain't had this. And I'm like, bro, you couldn't order it. You feel me?
Right.
She come up and tell you the same thing, and it's like, oh, okay. He wasn't fucking lying. He worked there. Like, bitch, what?
But then ask them the same question.
Same question, get the same damn answer. Oh, okay. I was just, I'll never forget that shit, bro. I was just, we looked that day. And we see this shit, bro. We see this shit. And if you listen to it, you see that shit too. It's up to you. Do you want to call it out? Right. It's up to you. Do you want to be honest? It's up to you. Do you want to have the chance to be able to be honest and talk about it? That's up to you.
Right.
That's up to you. That ain't up to me. That ain't up to Eli. That ain't up to nobody else but you. And what you choose to do. And what you want to do. So, at the end of the day, you know what to do. You know. That was a good segment, G, on that.
Oh yeah, that was a good one, man. We some facts, man. Yeah. People need to hear the truth, man, instead of that artificial, that fake stuff, man.
Yeah. And see, nowadays the people that say the truth get censored.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then
yeah.
sometimes you have conversations, but you know the conversation's not going nowhere. So then you just start talking around about a bunch of things that's really not going to happen. Like, seriously, we know we can't defund the police. Can we stop about talking about that? You shouldn't defund the police. We should we should give money to the police and do whatever we have to do. But still, they need to have some fucking reform and get the fuck what they need to
help
do.
Us too.
Right. So you up here trying to say one argument is not going to ever happen. Right. You're just saying that stupid shit. And I don't know where that's slow, but whoever said that shit is crazy. Right. They have all the money, they have all the power. So I'm like, I really, 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 really don't know what the fuck they got going on that end. But being honest, and I'm just keeping it a buck, being honest and just keeping it a buck. What I wanted to ask you is, do you think, which I don't want this shit to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like this to happen, bro. You feel me? I mean, I'm pretty much shit used to happen when we was growing up all the time. It just never got coverage, bro. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just a police department word against somebody else's word. It wasn't no footage. And what you did catch on camera really probably didn't make, make the news back then. And again, things are in height now. And we waking up to a bunch of shit that we ain't just tolerating no more. Right. And we shouldn't have tolerated the shit in the first place. Right. Told you back then you was doing me wrong. You didn't want to stop. Mm-hmm. Right. What you did to us before we told you it was wrong, and you didn't stop. Now we fast forward into another generation. You think you gonna tell us what to do, and it's wrong, and you think we ain't gonna stop you? Oh yeah. If you don't stop, we'll stop you. It's a different breed, baby. Different motherfucking breed, G. I wish a motherfucker would tell me. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I ain't violent, I ain't promoting violence, I ain't doing any of that thing. Anybody knows me, ain't listen to me. I'm a quiet person. I stay to myself. There's a reason why I like to stay to myself. You don't have problems. When you're around a bunch of people, a lot of people can sometimes bring you problems that are unwanted that you didn't bring on to yourself. Right. And sometimes things can happen to you, and that's just what it is. But as far as how you ain't bringing nothing to yourself or trying not to. Right. It's crazy. And you want to sit here and you try to play game. I'm like, no. And I might be going and veering off a little bit, but just being honest on the same point that, no. See, back then, you knew things were wrong and you didn't try to correct them. Mm-hmm. See, now some of you old motherfuckers, and I'm talking to because we got some, I kid you not, we got some little cells around us in our generation too. But we take care of them if they don't try to mass murder. Cause straight up, we gonna whoop your ass. You feel me? You gonna have to pull the guns on us. Cause straight up, we banging. You know what I'm saying? Me and my friend came across something. He thought we said something. We about to put a little buddy in the lake. Oh, yeah. And if you listen to the podcast show, you know you can verify what I'm saying. We was in Tupelo. I tell you what it is, a Tupelo skate park. We was skating one day. Somebody showed up. We ain't really too much know going on. We was still minding our business. Somebody else, some another group showed up. Bruh said some shit. We heard what he said. And all the brothers out there was finna put in work. All the brothers out there was finna put in work. Because he said what he said. And we were just like, okay. What you say? No. We were about to put him in the lake and the two bitches that was with him and the other brother that was with him in the lake. You chilling with Buddy and he said that we putting your ass in the lake, B. Real shit. I'm keeping this shit 100% good. I'm not lying. If any of my friends listen and tune in, you can comment. If you play back the show, you can call and I'll put them on the phone and you can tell. And I tell you, we was at the Tupelo skate park. We skated. We was minding our damn business. Somebody showed up and was like, hey, somebody's finna come fight us. Like, I'm dead fucking serious. I'm like, okay, I'm skating. I don't know you, bro. So, this white guy and a couple girls, some other guys show up and whatnot. They were black with them. They showed up. And we skating or whatnot. He said, "Oh, hey, you with your clique or whatnot? Man, niggas can get it too." What you say, bro? What? Dude looking like, no, man, no. He talking about he thought y'all was with you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Matter of fact, you with, bro? We taking the black dude. You with, bro? No, we didn't, bro. We finna put your ass in the lake. We said, bro, put that pussy. We put him in the lake. We finna pick you up and just throw you in there, man. And if you want to get out and swing, you swing. You finna swing by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us out here. Cause we finna hit you with the skateboard. We finna get the popping. We was finna hit dude and bro. He with real talk. Like you don't let them slip out your mouth like that. You feel me? So if it come down to a situation like that in today, you know what I'm saying? Different breed. Different breed. You feel me? Ain't no more boy. Oh, yeah. To see whether you 42, 68, 72, 81, and you're moving.
I thought I heard. Oh, go ahead. But I didn't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to see where I was the other day. I was walking out the door or something like that.
What up?
Uh-huh. And older, gentleman, older white gentleman, whatever. I don't know. He said, "Thank you, boy." I thought that what he said though. God, I kind of stopped in my tracks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like he said, "Boy, man." But like I was in a rush or whatever. I just got in the car, man. Just went on ahead though. I was like, whoa. Then you just didn't call me that. Thank you, boy. I ain't put that shit.
Thank you. Hold on, was it like in the friendly? Just some of them do that. I didn't say, man, you know how it is, my boy. You know how it is, like. Oh. All right, yeah. How you felt about it? Was it what? All right.
Because I didn't think about it till I got close to the car or whatever.
Okay.
Did he just say boy or whatever? Because you know how back in the day how they used to talk or whatever.
See how that shit tripped?
Yeah.
He like checking us like.
Whoa, you should call me boy. Like, were you trying to be funny, call me boy, or like you said, you could be, kid or whatever.
Yeah, just talking and did you get that tension? Because you know when it's authentic and when it ain't.
See, I didn't really, man. At the second though, I I'm gonna go ahead and go though. I know him. I didn't say that.
Oh my!
Because I stopped. Because he was walking up. He an older guy. I had stopped to open the door for him or whatever. Because I was coming out of the place. I don't know where I was though.
You gonna pass someone? You gonna pass him or what? You gonna pass him check on which one?
Well, I was gonna check on like what is it? What you say? Like,
oh my god! But yeah, you know what I mean, bro. You know, like, bro, like again, I'm gonna address. Everybody's different on this topic. I'm gonna go into this topic too with you just a little bit. We gonna get it out today. We gonna get it out today. It's just certain things that you can't say, can't do, and certain things that ain't gonna fly. And I was just throwing out numbers. I ain't saying we're gonna be just violently hitting people, but see, when you get to a point, you like 55, and you 56, and you're a 56-year-old man, you up in my face like you some goddamn 32-year-old, 22-year-old, and you yelling at a motherfucker talking about some. Yeah, motherfucker. We gonna give you that work. Somebody gonna give you the work. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna give you the work.
Right.
And I tell like these young white boys, I be like, hey, bro, you be want to sit around here and play like you the white Mike Live. You gonna run up on some real niggas that be spraying. So don't do stuff like that, cuz. You trying to hang and do stuff. No. And it's just a lot of shit that ain't going no more in our generation. And we ain't finna take that shit no more. See, the marching and praying was that's the part that we needed. And we did that. But see, when you do something peacefully and you ignore us, how many more times somebody gonna let you do something to them before they get tired of doing it peacefully? Now they didn't did it peacefully. They didn't ask.
Right.
They didn't beg. They didn't say, can you give us something to help reach? They didn't did all of that. You saying you still sitting on your hands, giving little by little by little. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You right, bro.
Then it came to fruition. This shit came to pass. He had the Watts riots, Detroit,
We seeing the stuff, man, right on TV though.
Mississippi,
It's still getting off.
and to this day, that's the reason why I don't like Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Oh yeah.
That's the reason why. I ain't saying I don't like the people that go to Ole Miss. You go there and you get your education. I don't like the school Ole Miss at all.
Yeah.
For the history of what I saw. Oh, I need to forgive, huh?
Oh yeah.
See, again, I'm different. You do and choose what you want to do to make up with your life. I can forgive you in ways that I can straight up say I can forget you.
Oh, yeah.
That's just me. That's just me speaking. It's just me. I can meet my Lord and Savior if I have to. That's just me speaking, bro, from a real perspective. Our generation, we ain't letting some of that shit slide that slid. And see, now these cops just killing us with impunity and whatnot, and things happening. And then some of these sleeper cells work at regular jobs, and these oath keepers, 3%ers, the Proud Boys, and these little militia gangs that be on Facebook and things like that.
Right.
Shut down pages of normal people sometimes if they speak the truth, but yet you got these little white militia groups going on here, loading their guns up, saying BLM. When they say shit like that, that's just black people.
Oh yeah.
And when you say shit like that, bruh, all the white people is doing what they need to do, but you're not targeting too much of them. They in the way, but you know who you targeting, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know how you feel.
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Ain't nobody finna condone that shit, dude.
Yeah.
And you gonna have to get dealt with. Now you might got weapons, but other brothers got weapons too.
Sure.
And see, while you trying to kill us, we'll try to kill. They'll try to do something to your family. So, on that note, you seen what was going on. Again, as I keep saying, I'm gonna keep reiterating. The last 4 years of Trump woke a lot of motherfuckers up.
Oh yeah. Cause I'll never forget this shit, man. Cause like I said to my dad, cause my dad had saw it too. Cause you know my dad watched a lot of news. I'm not a news person though.
Right.
You know I watch.
I
watch sports.
You watch the news for certain things, but then you go get your research and facts. And I'm pretty much sure your dad probably say, "Okay, I'm gonna look at that a little bit deep. I ain't just gonna go off what you're saying. I'm gonna look at that."
He can watch the news all the damn day. I don't see how he do it, but yeah. So I was watching the debate, man. You know, with Joe Biden and Trump.
Yeah.
You know, I never forget, you know, the white nationalists or whatever, they were supporting Trump. He told them to stand down, you know, what did he say? Stand up and stand down.
Yeah,
I never get this shit.
By. Yeah.
Stand down, stand by.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at shit, I'm like, did y'all just hear what the man just said, on live national TV?
Said in broad daylight.
Broad daylight. And the man, cause you know, they were talking about, you know, because the mediator, whatever, you know, asked them about, you know, the race, because they was accusing him of being racist or whatever.
Right.
He didn't even, you know, like condone the shit or whatever. He ended up saying that or whatever. You remember I sent you that video of that white national with Charles Barkley or whatever a while back, because he was one of them that was there or whatever. I'm saying to myself like, damn, this shit right here on live TV, and people they were like, oh no, you know, oh he didn't mean that. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. I'm like, I said, Steve wanted to see that shit. Come on, man. I'm like, y'all didn't hear that? He's out loud, man. He just promoted it out loud. And people still support the man, though. But like, you know, Biden got his hand with his dirty stuff too, though. But I'm just saying, but like, this man out loud, man, just said it on live national TV at a debate, though. I'll say if Barack Obama said that shit when he was in office or whatever, oh no, they was impeach him. Bingo, impeach. Like, come on, man. But like you said, See, a lot of people saw that racism. A lot of people saw that racism, like I said, when he was in office.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know this was in. You didn't know that was what?
I said, all you had to do your history on Donald Trump, man.
It ain't Donald Trump. The people that was in power Donald Trump showed you. See, I don't fault the man that put stuff in effect for the other people to show you the plan. See, it might be a crazy dude that might be a dictator, but it's the people that follow that dictator that are dangerous than the dictator himself. So again, when we in that situation, I'm not worried about the dictator. The dictator can only say something so many times, but the people that follow the dictator are more dangerous than the dictator himself. Because the dictator tells the followers what to do. If the followers to re-switch their mind and go against, he's by himself. He has no loyalty.
Yep, and that's what he wanted to be rid of, though. He wanted to be a dictator.
Yeah, I see the people out here, Lord, I'm looking at the election. I really don't give a fuck which way the election slide. Up, down, right, left, right. He started losing. Stop, still. I'm like, hold on now. Y'all motherfuckers lined up 4 years ago. And we said that they so happened to prove that it was rigged a little bit, or it was some type of interference. Yeah. They kind of proved it. Now the same thing happened to y'all. Maybe not. I'm just saying, maybe not. Because a lot more black people kind of voted. Yeah. I didn't know. You can say what you want to say about me. Yeah. I didn't like either motherfucker. That's me. Yeah. Don't care. If you voted, cool. But I'm just saying, a lot more black people voted.
They did, though.
You feel me? Now all of a sudden it's rigged. Georgia passing laws trying to stop people from voting. Low key telling you they ain't trying to get black people to vote. Mm-hmm. You motherfuckers don't want to call that out.
Oh yeah.
You come on television and you say, "Oh, it's wrong." No, motherfucker, that ain't right.
Come on.
Something about that ain't right.
Come on, bro.
You motherfuckers know it ain't right. You won't say nothing. No. I can't fuck with you, bro. When I see something that was just
come on.
that got hacked.
Come on, bro.
Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Maybe it didn't, but they had the evidence and they showed it. A lot of people in intelligence was saying this.
Yeah.
Okay? That same intelligence that we have for this election, y'all voted for. You start losing. Now you're saying it's stolen. I ain't finna go that far because the reason why I'm not going that far is because everybody that's saying it was stolen, you had your time on television, and when your time came and they asked you, show the evidence or show the fact, you had nothing. You was just stalling. So that's why I'm not going that far. If you wanna, you can fact check, quote me. Again, I'm seeing this and I'm like,
man. Like, come on, man. Like some little bit ass spoiled kids, man. Went up to that damn White House, trashing the place, destroying the place, and all that shit.
And if they could have got in, they probably would have killed the senator.
Oh yeah, the senator they had to hide up there though.
And these are the same senators that still was backing the same crazy people trying to get. Like what? Now you telling me a man that they marched up there? Who was they marching for?
No,
what flags did you see in that bitch? Did you see Elmo? Did you see Charizard flags, nigga? Did you see Squirtle and Bubba and Walrus flags, nigga?
Oh,
Did you see Oswald, nigga?
Oh yeah.
Like, did you see Finding Nemo flags? No, bro. I saw Trump flags. So who you think they was in there? Trump. You had people on television. I gave CNN, I gave a couple news outlets their credit. They said, we don't know why they were there. We were here because of Trump. I was supposed to believe. The motherfucker lied on television. Or the followers telling me themselves who they're there for.
Come on, bro.
We can't be this stupid.
Come on, bro.
We can't be this fucking stupid, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, bro. And they talking about, two people got killed, 2 people got shot. But shit, okay, say all of us. How many of us got shot, man?
Man, bro, I'm telling you,
bro. We wouldn't have made it because they gate, bro.
I got said now recently cleared this up. Black Lives Matter march last May. You couldn't get within 2 feet of the Capitol.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't get 2 feet within the monuments. Don't listen to me. Go look at the facts.
Come on.
Cold fact. You couldn't get 2 feet within the monument. Trump blew. You down the street. You at the monument. You at the doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I knew it just so long before you get in.
Mm-hmm.
Lady pounding on the door. Bro pulled out that thing and whacked her.
He deserved. You die for Trump.
Guess what? They got to protect them senators in there.
Mm-hmm.
You or the senator. You. Sorry. We'll pay the family. We'll do whatever. But you. Shot that bitch. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have been there in the goddamn first place doing no stupid ass shit like that. Home. Exactly. So while I'm not gonna be disrespectful, trying my hardest not to be disrespectful, but still it was a dumb fucking decision. Yeah. A dumb fucking decision. Yeah. So I'm not too sympathetical to a dumb fucking decision.
Made a bed, man.
You right, bro.
Come on. Let it been like a deep number of us now. I mean, some white people, too, that was like fuck us. You know what I'm saying?
And let's be clear. We saw some niggas there. Mm-hmm. To the niggas that we saw there.
Yeah.
To the niggas that we saw there.
They went up in that White House though.
Bless me. To the niggas that we saw there. I got one thing to say. You see, they raffled up a couple of brothers.
Oh yeah.
They was there with them Trump supporters. Yeah. They raffled them up quick. Got them. Those people should be outed in the black society. You had no business taking your ass up there doing no shit like that.
What's his name? He all-time great, college player, he decent NFL with, Herschel Walker. Mm-hmm. And then, I heard his statement, I'm like, oh yeah, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you out, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. Somebody, you don't want to fight us some election results, man. Like you said, in 2016, it was evidence, that came up with or whatever.
We ain't lying. People want to sit there.
Russia, interviewing in that election.
People want to sit there and dispute the facts. Oh man, that was a conspiracy. Come on. QAnon. I'm like, bro, that's what they reported. Now I believe my intelligence now. Like,
come on, bro.
Cause look here, bro. You live a privileged life and you should be thankful. This country ain't got that shit. Now I can believe everything that they put out there, but something was a little janky. And that 16, everybody can be fair to be honest. That, but nobody want to be honest. The public is won. We're going to call it square. We give you won. Now, the Democrats win.
Right.
You want a bitch and pitch a fit.
Bitch and fit. So you look back at it here. Because I did my research and I said, okay, so Hillary Clinton, man, she won the popular vote. Mm-hmm. I forgot how many million was. It was about a pretty lump sum or whatever. But she lost the electoral votes by a lot though. I think they said though. I think a lot or whatever. Well, as I said, something wrong with it though. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. All you gotta do your research on it though. Mm-hmm. Cause Putin and Trump, was buddies. Mm-hmm. But people too, they so emotional, man.
Yes, when it was time, bro. when it was time to because we're going to wrap this up, but when it was time to speak on Putin, and he didn't say nothing. One say too much. So that let me further know what was up. So yeah. I'm just judging on the outside looking in. Yeah. But again, back to what we said, we don't get too deep off into that crazy shit. But I'm looking at how things went. Yeah. So we're gonna just summing all this up and putting this in its perspective. Again, I'm glad the family got justice. Yeah. Glad the family got justice. I'll be even more at peace and better and glad when others get justified organically, mm-hmm. and the people in Congress that we vote for, we put our lives in our hands, most of us, and they say it's for the people, by the people, mm-hmm. but don't do a damn thing for the people or want to do good by majority of the people. So, right. When we change that, then we'll change. Right. Any of your closing statements on anything that's going on, man? I want to get your opinion on this. We off the topic now. That was a good segment with you, bro. Like I've been doing this show for a little minute, and that was the best segment with you right now. I wish I could have others to come on. And again, right now I'm just a beginner in doing this. Right now, it's been a while. Again, I love doing these. I love doing what I do. I love having this little small podcast show, but I want to be able to get other people on, and I will as time goes on. Again, if you watch this and if you watch the whole show, just leave a comment and get up with me. Leave me a message in the DM, and I will get back with you to set up something with you. You can sit down with me and Eli again. He's one of the main contributors with the show to me, and I really do respect that though. Like that's real. You know what I'm saying? I when we first talked and sat down about it, you know, I really wouldn't tell any about shit, but you know, man, my guy sitting across from me a square dude. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We 100 to both squared up dudes, and we doing what we do. But you know what I'm saying? We just doing that, and I know my friends. I got friends back home. I got my homie I got to get up with to get on the podcast, and I wish he could sit down with us and get in, on conversations just like these. And most of my friends and anybody that's listening to the show, overall. But what I wanted to ask you was about this, pay for play and everything that's coming up. What you think about Jackson State and Deion's a coach, and like Deion Sanders a coach, and I'm seeing Jackson State do good. I'm a fan of Deion because that's what I grew up on. But now that a quality coach, like okay, if I'm coming out of high school and it's the Alabamas, the Clemson, or whatnot, and it just takes one or two, and for something to flip, and you can have a little powerhouse. Now, I'm not saying this is on the level of Alabama, because Alabama's Alabama. We love, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that's to us close in this city. Right. But what I want to say is like EMCC for a stretch, community college in school. That I'm from West Point, so it's not too far from West Point. There's some ways down the highway, like a skip and a jump down the highway. They had a dominant run for a while. Like they were like dominant. And it was some good players from some good schools that transferred into like the big boy league, as they say, because it's JUCO. But being that Jackson State is a university, but it's still like JUCO to me almost. It's really not nothing like, although I don't think it's JUCO, but it's like
Alabama State.
It's like it's like a lower division tier of football. Yeah. But do you think being that Deion Sanders and say you a recruit coming to high school and you heavily favored and you could be a quarterback or say top running back or safety or just something like that, do you think that Deion Sanders could attract some of those players to that school and try to, and say Jackson State so happy to play Tennessee? You know how we play the small schools, like we play Mercier or we play Southern Miss, which we playing. Which is a cupcake game to us. I'm sorry. I'm gonna predict the score. I'm gonna predict the win before the game starts. Southern Miss is not gonna be Alabama. Better athletes, better everything. But it's a game that still goes to the university school, so it's like money that they get. So I get that. That's respect. But I'm just saying, do you think it just takes one game and it takes a couple players? Do you think Deion Sanders being a coach at Jackson State could get like bigger recruits still and grow? Yeah. Being honest, like, do you think he could steal some way? Not all, but can go ahead.
I think with him being an NFL legend, but y'all know if y'all know y'all here, so y'all know what type of player Deion Sanders was. Right. A great defense player, one of the great defense players of all time, man. But with him being a coach or whatever, and it seems like he doing a pretty good job with them. They're gonna attract, a lot, like athletes that come out of high school. They like, so man, I can go play in this division right here. Mm-hmm. So they looking at not even Alabama. They looking at Tennessee. They looking at Auburn. They looking at Florida State, or Clemson or whatever. They like, okay. So say the coaches come visit them or whatever, but Deion talk to them or whatever, and he kind of sway them over to get them to come or whatever.
Right.
Okay, so like when you see something like a 5-star recruits or whatever, 4 or 5-star recruits coming out of high school or whatever, I think a lot of you know a lot of players is gonna attract to that school or whatever. Now I ain't gonna say that he gonna get all the top recruits like hell no.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
he gonna get some. He'll get a few though.
And let's see, it just takes that one game.
Yeah, it just take one, man.
If they play Tennessee,
yeah,
or if they play Auburn one year and they pull off a win,
yeah, he'll get some.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so because I love I'm gonna love Alabama.
Oh yeah.
Let me preface this and say this. I'm an avid Alabama fan for the Nick Saban era and what I've seen that players produce.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
I know it's other programs that do this. I love because I got a pick right. Like when I came to Tuscaloosa, like me and my friends used to skate. When we came here to skate one day, and I was just like, and I got to see the team because we just went out of school. We used to leave like after school, we just go places to skate. So we just drove way over here just to come skate, and we had school the next day. And I was just like, man, I got to see the. What I was like, man, it's gonna be something here. You know what I'm saying? This was '08. 08, 09, but I didn't know nothing about football. I just said, man, they look good because by the time before they covered all this stuff, you could at least see something.
Yeah.
You could see through there. My friend had an apartment. One of my people that we knew, he had an apartment down there, and he knew, so he was just like, "Hey, for $4, I'm watching. Hey, man, it's gonna be pretty good." And to see the evolution and all the players, I really liked it. That's what I like. I know Oregon doing other places do it too, but I just liked it, and I hope that. They can recruit some players. And that's what's up. That's just like Alabama this year. I love that we went to the Sweet 16. I hate that we lost to UCLA.
Yeah, that's good, man.
But it's pretty cool to have, like, I didn't think we could beat Gonzaga or whatnot, but I said I know we could beat UCLA. And I was just like, I'm being honest because you don't think your team could go that far.
They did.
Because we wasn't normally good in basketball. Now it's a transition. I'm like, okay, nice. So I hope he do something down there in Jackson State, man. Like literally, I watched a couple of games and yes,
they defense just need work, man. But
yeah, I seen a couple of ill will penalties and how he snatched the play off the field. I guess that was just a mistake on the player part or whatnot. I don't too much. I just seen a couple of highlights. How you see things on Twitter.
He a good motivator though.
Yeah. Now I would play for him.
Yeah.
I would play for him. Now I would say that.
Yeah.
But now if you got Alabama, Jackson State. Now the odds of going Alabama and succeeding are so high. Like it's not high like guaranteed, but you're gonna have to put in every player that I've seen. You're gonna put in some work to get to where you at. Now Jackson State, you might be the man.
Might be the man, but still, I don't know about a first round pick.
That's again. Can he get that pipeline in there? Can he get like 1 or 2 in the first round? Can he at least sweep 1 or 2? Can he do that? Or can he get 2 or 3 second round?
Right.
That would be okay. I can go here and get to the NFL. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Create something right here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Hang out with Jackson State right here with Cole Dion. Run the league. You know what I'm saying? If you a quarterback, quarterbacks move mountains.
Yeah.
Somewhat. You know what I'm saying? That's been proven to be the case. So if it just takes one of those guys to go there and say it's kind of life changing,
then
culture changing, my fault.
Then a few will start following.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about coming to Alabama, like you said, like you had Jackson State, you had Alabama, say you had
Missouri, Texas State,
or LSU too though.
LSU, okay, LSU.
One thing you like, even LSU, but
even on recruitment day, I'd be like, is either Alabama or LSU.
Alabama, oh yeah.
And I'm like, he ain't gonna pick the other one. Some of them pick another one.
Oh yeah.
9 times out of 10, they picking Alabama or LSU.
Oh yeah. Especially, okay, say you're not even a quarterback. Say you're a wide receiver. You come to Alabama. You're like, okay. You're looking at all the talent,
What's my school choices though first?
You got
and be up front. Am I a West Coast kid or I'm from from up north kid? Because down south kids barely go to Oregon and go to them schools. It's mostly up north or Pac-12 type kids. So where I'm at?
Okay, I'm name 6. Okay, I'm gonna start Oregon on top.
Okay.
You got Oregon.
Okay.
You got Bama. You got Florida.
Okay.
You got Oklahoma.
Okay.
You got
okay. Cause I know. Okay, come on. Okay, I like it. I like it.
You got Ohio State.
Okay. Damn.
And you
I
got
must be real good. I must be real good then. If you give me something, that's a hard choice. You can put a hard. Give me something fast.
Never throw Jackson State.
Well, I know Jackson State. I'm not choosing Jackson State at all.
I'm gonna say
give me another one.
I'm gonna say Texas. Texas Tech then.
All right, so you gonna go back over the list again?
Okay, you got Oregon.
Okay.
You got Bama.
Okay.
You got Oklahoma.
Okay.
You got Florida. You got Texas Tech.
Okay.
You got Ohio State. Or I even say Penn State. I throw Penn State.
All right, Penn State. Now that's a little bit better because I got 3 elite schools, dude. Yeah. So I'm already if I'm a player, I didn't narrow. Okay, I'm not going to Texas Tech. Yeah. I go visit and watch a game.
That's why I say Texas.
I ain't going to watch it. Yeah. Texas. Texas with Vince Young. Yeah, I know the past or whatnot, but
they ain't been the same, man.
Okay, now I got Ohio State, I got Oregon, I got Alabama, and Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Spencer Rattler there, and they throwing that bitch. They
have a lot of yards in the Big 12. They have about 2,000 yards almost.
Bro, they throwing that bitch. So you know you gonna be like,
you gonna be a first
Marquise Hollywood, Rambo, CeeDee Lamb. Oh, okay. I know I'm about to eat, and I'm the man.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm the man. I ain't got a battle like with Ajayi Hall, JoJo Earl. I ain't got a battle with all them guys to try to start. I'm the man in Oklahoma. Well, I ain't the man, but I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? And I know I'm finna play.
Right.
So, okay, I'm looking at Oklahoma situation. Ohio State. They got Chris Olave. I think they coming out. I think he might be playing again. I don't know. You got him. And they normally produce a fair, nice bunch of wide receivers.
Yeah,
they do. And they do. Then some. They're a nice little small, fair bunch of wide receivers. They produce. So you might be in for a little rustle and tussle there. All right. So, then you got Alabama. Okay, you know what Alabama's about. You know the Jerry Judy, the Henry. You know the pass. You know the Julio Jones, Amari. You know that. So you know you come in here, Calvin Ridley. You finna either have to wait your turn or really be the man to get on the field.
Right.
Unless you like Jalen Waddle fast and then you have package play.
Right.
Cause I ain't know Jalen Waddle was that damn fast they put him on the field.
He Devontae Smith to me, man.
He faster than everybody.
Yep.
To me. And now him and Henry Ruggs, I didn't say Henry Ruggs burn folks, but I just think I seen Jalen Waddle take 2 kicks back at home. Like, bro, dude straight jumped. I knew he missed him. When he jumped, I said, bro, that was when he was there. He's not there no more. He's right there now. He hit the ground. I was just like, dude, it's straight burning these folks. What? Like, if you give me an angle and I get to that angle before you get to that spot, and then I cut straight up, he did it at LSU. Yep. I was starting to notice the pattern in which he was starting to score. Though. He gets you off angles. Like if you catch him in a spot and he'll start at an angle, and if you don't get to that angle before he gets to that angle and he cuts up, you is not finna catch that dude, bro. Man. And I'm telling you, like, if I wish I could pull the highlights of if I don't get my plays flagged, like. I like that dude. Like I really liked him because when he threw time, I'm like, oh, he got an angle. Because when he did the first time, I was like, all right, that's just straight burn speed. But he did the second time, and he sided up the same way he did it the last time. He said he run to an angle, and then if you can't get to that angle or you don't have somebody already at that angle, and bro cuts up. And you and it's clear up there, and you still have to catch him. You not finna catch that dude. And it's been proven the LSU game. Dude almost tore his head off. He goes straight to that angle to that sideline. Yeah. And he said, if you do not get to this sideline and get in front of him, if you side by side with him, he's a race. And you ain't finna catch him. Right. And I knew when I said if he get to that sideline, I was at the barbershop getting my hair cut. And everybody like, everybody be for LSU. I'd be like, damn, bro, a lot of people in here like LSU. All of a sudden, a lot of people here like LSU. I said, if he gets to that sideline, he finna burn y'all out. They got him? Nah. I told her they said, never mind. Cause bro jumped. I said,
Man, you saw how fast he ran that slant in that championship game with a hurt leg. I said, damn, that motherfucker moving, bro.
That Georgia one too, it though.
Oh yeah,
man, bro, dude, that's all he could get. All he could get was just a shirt. He got a tip. I said, bro, he gone. He gone. He caught it at the edge, got to the side, got straight up. That's his game.
Oh yeah.
Now he good. Like I ain't saying that's all his game, but I'm talking about that game that he plays. I'm like, if I wish I could sit him down and just be able, I'm like, bro, like if you watch this guy, if he gets in a space and you cannot catch him or get in front of him and he cuts up and there's nobody near him, he gonna burn every single body that's behind him, bro. Right. Literally. And if you ain't already like trailing him, because that Ohio State one, what he do? If he was healthy, touchdown.
Never touchdown.
I don't give a fuck. If he was healthy, that's touchdown.
Oh yeah.
And it was almost touchdown on a fucked up angle.
He ran to the sideline untouched, man, because he was hobbling.
Man, I hope I don't get my shit. I hope I don't get my shit flagged for a second, bro. I hope not. I gotta show the people this shit. Bro. Like what I'm telling you is like I watched his highlights, bro. And like the dude got like it's just like when I used to play in the backyard football, you can ask people I grew up with, I could catch, bro. Like I was fast, but I could like get open. I liked it the separation part. Like my stepbrother before we fell out, he was a punter or whatnot. He was real cool, but he was fast. But we wanted to be a wide receiver, which I think he did play that when I was little growing up. And he would teach me just the small things about just keeping separation away. Like I don't like the nigga now, but it's a long time ago, so I probably can squash him. We probably can sit down and talk if he really was cool. But he would teach me about the separation part, like just keep. You might not be fast, but just it's the separation part, and can you catch in quick space if the person can throw? And I was good at that when I was young, growing up playing yard football. So like, I be like, bruh, if I get out in front, just throw that bitch as far as you can. I'm just gonna either jump or I'm gonna catch it. I'm reckless, so that's what I did growing up. Like I was like, I thought I was Randy Moss back then. You can ask people, bro. I was good at catching, bro. Like real talk, like because I was learning how to do angles. Like you could be faster than me, but I'm like in a space, like I catch and roll up real quick because I'm catching you in angles, and I'm not good. It's like you better than me, but you can't get me in angles. Like I'm just doing like small things. It's like the dude, because we play yard football. I play with the guys I grew up all the time, so you know which way I'm turning. Right. Like you can feel me. Like we used to play. It was like Strong Hill versus Union Star, and I know I'm going so far deep out, but like bro, like we used to play each other. Union Star versus Strong Hill, and we used to play each other, and we used to like literally like the guy used to quarterback it was either my man, it was either my stepbrother at the time, and either like I'm like, bro, you know me because we right down the street. We always play like, bro, you know I'm gonna go here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know to put it here, or you know to put it here, and I'm gonna catch that bitch. Sometimes I drop something, but most of the time I'm catching them bitches. Like so, it's at angles, and I'm looking at dude, and I'm like. Oh, he set y'all up for like kill shots. Like every time this dude, if you let him get to a space, if he cuts up and nobody's there near him, he gonna burn everybody. And all plays are somewhat similar like that. They all angle catch cut plays. And if you don't catch him to that angle, he's gonna burn you every single time. So I give Steve Sarkisian a great way in setting those plays up, scheming them plays up for him, man. No lie.
But you know who you remind me of, man? His prime, though. When they was in their prime, they still good, though.
What's up?
Larry Fitzgerald, man.
For
yeah, because you know how Larry Fitzgerald would dip on you, man. Nothing you can do.
With the speed,
man.
Yeah. I can give him that. All right, so we finna watch a little of the highlights right quick. Again, if you're tuned into the Factz podcast show, please hit the like button, subscribe. We had one comment that was from Chris in the City. She said that let's see, it was a comment that was She said thoughts on the Micaiah Brown situation. Definitely sad. We recently went over that, so pretty much she already know that she listened to the show. So we recently mostly went over there, and I got a like. So thank you for liking. But yeah, we finna show you some. We finna show you some highlights of what we were saying. Okay. All right. I just want you guys just to see what's going on here. I know you can see what's going on. So we're gonna try to get this. We're gonna try to get some of this stuff out because we really don't want to get flagged or whatnot. So we're gonna show you guys something that we don't want to get flagged. Let's not get flagged. Let's not hope not we get flagged and we get the shit cut off. So I want you guys just to see something for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get the sound for you guys in 1 minute. In 1 minute. A lot going on. I don't want to get flagged. Please do not turn my shit off YouTube. Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Okay, I'm gonna cut it out. Alright, look at this. Oh. Angle. Get to an angle. Alright, cuz. Alright, cuz.
Come on. Alright, cuz. About 3 dudes around him, man.
Alright, cuz. Like you can't sit here. You can't sit there and lie to that. You can't sit there and lie. His catching ability is insane, bro.
Insane, bro.
Catching ability is insane, man. Again. Hey, no.
Cause he can stop, man.
Yeah. Stop on the dime. Don't. Bye. If anybody, you burn, bro. You burn. You're burned. You are burned. So it don't matter. Man. I want y'all guys to see some. I'm gonna show a couple of highlights of what I was telling Eli. To the edge. Bye. It's a game he plays, and it also comes up with the scheme. It comes up with the scheme again. Edge. Bye. There's no reason to break you down in space.
Man, come on, man.
That man belongs in the NFL.
Oh yeah. I got one middle late first round though.
I want people to see that. And that you gotta stop. Buddy, please don't do that in the NFL.
Yeah.
Don't do that. No. They will light your ass up like they will like make a business decision. Right here. Angle though. Angle. Mm-hmm. Bye.
Damn, they ran into each other, bro.
I watched that game. I told I said it was a touchdown. Now what you about to see right here, we're gonna bring it back again. Let's not hope that we flag, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not hope that we're flagged. Let's not hope that we're flagged. Oh shit. I might be got flagged. No, I'm not flagged. Okay. Good. Alright. Did you see this right now? Alright, now look at this. I want y'all guys to see something. Check this out. Right here. I'm going to get to this edge. If I can get to this edge, I'm finna do just a straight line speed. You ain't finna get cuz. Okay? Again. Show you again. Yeah.
What game made me mad.
Look at that.
We went on 14 on the board.
I don't have a clear cut view, but I'm trying to show you, bro. These two people know they not finna catch him. He has no way in hell he can catch him. The only person that can catch him is if somebody is here. Mm-hmm. And I mean, they got to be here. And then he was here. But here he come, right here. Missed. I'm going to show you that one more time. That's how I knew when I was watching, because the camera angle they were showing was so beautiful. Shout out to I'm glad that we are getting better with technology, how they be moving shit, because I love the game, how it moves. And you get to finally, instead of seeing it sideways, you get to see the setup. Cuz got the block here. Now, they're burnt.
Ain't no way.
He's not even worried about them two anymore right now. I'm telling y'all, he is not worried about them two at all. He ain't worried about them two at all, bro. He ain't worried about them at all. He don't care. He ain't even thinking about it. Literally. But It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. The guy's insane. Um, yeah, I wish you guys could understand what I'm saying. I wish you guys could understand what I'm saying. But that guy's insane, G.
So we do.
Where you think he gonna go?
I don't know, man. I think he'll go in the middle of the draft though. Like me, I'm talking like the middle of the first round though.
Mm-hmm.
The middle. I don't know. But you know how the draft goes sometimes. I mean, like he could fall all the way down to the bottom of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
That Kansas City on Tampa Bay get him. I'm gonna be hurt Tampa Bay get him. They go ahead and get him Super Bowl again, man. This big injury happen.
Mm-hmm.
I love Green Bay get him though, but
you see what I see.
yeah,
You can't catch that. It's nothing. Now, again, you finna see something different. Same thing again, but this time, here it goes. All right, you see these two guys right here? There's two defenders finna come up right here. He's got him blocked. I wish I could do like a breakdown like how some top billing. I love watching his shit. Y'all, if you watching mine, you probably know who top billing is. This guy, he ain't. It's right here. Block. He ain't even finna try to get a hand on.
He right there.
Huh?
Damn.
See there? He has a head start against him.
Head start, bro.
Watch what happens. I'm not making this up.
He didn't even try to reach out, man. He like, shit, I can't get him.
Right here.
He right there at him. Right beside him, actually, man.
This is slow time. Watch out when I hit this button. Boom. He know he though. He knew he was. I can't make this shit up, bro. Watch the angle again. Watch the angle. Watch the play. Watch the angle. Watch the play. I love this guy, and I also love how they sawed him up, and how Steve Sarkisian sawed him up. Like, just knowing how fast he was in angles. Just look. Catch. Boom. Right here. It's a. You finna see. And cool. I keep saying he's good in angles.
Boy.
Easy. Easy money. Easy money.
He catching good too, man.
Did you see that? He right here. Right here. He done cleared out his man right here. He has him. I wish I can explain it because I seen that when I was deep into this game because it was so good. This game was so good. This game was so good when it was in the pandemic. This game was good, and I wish you would have pulled this win out because I think we could have got in the playoff. Well, we could have beat some teams.
Oh, yeah.
That's when Mac was Mac, and we didn't know how good he was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We thought we was gonna lose this game, but like literally, watch the play. Watch how he. This space is clear. You see, this space is open. It's clear. He's taking him this way, so he has no choice but to follow. He done slept on his ass. Decoy, get the seal. Straight shot. You can see it, just a straight shot. Straight. Boom. It's just money. And this one right here, jump ball. Man, the guy, I think dude gonna be good in the NFL if he get with the right team and they know how to use him. And Jalen Waddle can really play, man. I don't get it to him. Again, this is just a straight blow by play. Now if Mac would have threw this like a dart, kind of like a dime overshot dart, not like a pop up like he did. Gives credit to Jalen for just athleticism jumping that high, but just like he would have darted it right there, and it's like a dart in the end zone. So instead of him doing right here, the ball's here, it needs to be like here already because he need to just be just a straight shot. See, instead of him jumping, he need to be just hand out, cradling it over, falling down. But credit to him on that one. That was sick, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was sick.
Mm-hmm.
This one again. See that right there? You gotta stop that.
Oh, yeah.
That right there, you gotta stop.
Couldn't leave. They'll light you up.
Man, it's plays like that. I ain't gonna go too much more further into it, but you guys get it. You guys get it. You guys get it. I think dude's gonna be wonderful, man.
Oh yeah.
I think he's gonna be good. And I know you're looking forward to it. I know you're looking forward to the show. I know you're looking forward to not just the show. I know you're looking forward to the draft and
Oh yeah.
I'm
excited, man. See, man, what these picks gonna be like.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna sit down and have a good one on that, man. I just want to say, anything you want to say before we wrap up this bitch, bro?
My boy been on because they've been debating or whatever. Like even though we fucked up here at bad night and we lost though. Should Steph Curry be in the MVP?
Yeah, he should be in a discussion
or whatever.
Yeah.
But what he been, man, I ain't gonna lie. This stretch of game, man, that what he been playing though, man, I like, damn.
Yeah, but I done seen Kobe drop.
Yeah.
But you gotta go back here. We saw, like, when they said
he should have won the MVP in 07, though. What, 07, 06?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 stretches of 50 points, 6, 4, 6.
Yeah.
So and you came in 4th in the MVP voting.
Yeah.
And because we in the shooting league now and it's insane now, we admire it because it's Steph and shit, he get it. No.
Yeah.
You should be in a discussion, though. I'm going to give you that much respect. Yeah. Because, you did have 11 straight games, which ended with the Wizards, but he should be in a discussion. I ain't going to say that he ain't in a discussion. Yeah. But as far as you being in the MVP, and if we vote, you like 4th on the total vote.
Now, unless he get his team to
probably 5th, my fault.
That it ain't like I said, unless he got his team to the 5th spot or something like that.
If he get him, 5th, 6th, he can get that from Portland, and then they in.
Yeah.
Okay, I bump you up to 3. I'm not gonna give it over Embiid.
Yeah.
I'm just because he went away.
Jokic though, I think Jokic gonna win it though.
Yeah, they gonna because he played more games and he is. Again, I'm gotta give Jokic his flowers. He good, man.
Without Jamal Murray now,
but they don't play Denver Nuggets games.
Oh yeah,
that's why you gotta have NBA league pass and stuff like that to see everything. Yeah. And we really don't got it, but I do keep up with him. You just yoke that business. What you saw in the playoffs last year wasn't the fluke. They match up with them again, they gonna do them boys something dirty. You dig?
They just missing Murray. Some of the Clippers.
Yeah, they match up against the Clippers. They gonna need Murray, but Jokic gonna get his points now. He's still getting his 40 and whatever.
He don't have a triple double, man.
And again, can the Lakers and stuff? We gonna see it, man.
I think now
we'll see it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say we're gonna see it, man.
Yeah.
What you think?
We gonna see, but
because these games right now, it's pretty much set in stone. Unless you like the 5th and 6th seed, and the margin is close when you get to be in the play-in tournament, you got something to play for. You 1, 2, and 3, the margin is so far a gap. You can lose the next 5 or 6 games out of the 16-game stretch that you have left and still be able to make the playoffs at a fair number. So, and then you can also be using that to use your bench to get better too.
Yeah.
If you in the 1st and the 2nd seed. If that's me, I'm playing my guys at a small minimum night and I'm getting them rest, especially if I know I got a shot at the playoffs. If I know I got a shot at the championship if I'm the Clippers or if I'm the Lakers. Just go and sit down. You don't come into the playoff, LeBron. We know you. I trust you. I know you do what you do. You sit on down, AD. Put you out there. We'll get you conditioned. We'll get you well. You finna take off, playoffs. You gonna have to just bring it.
Ain't number 13 game though. Anyway,
you can sit drumming down a little bit, play them a little bit, but sit them down.
But you need them.
Yeah,
especially.
I don't care about the fine. I just have to take the fine for my team.
Oh, yeah.
I'm my owner. If I'm the Clippers, I'm Steve Ballmer. I got money. Kawhi ain't coming back.
Oh yeah,
he ain't coming back. If he come back, he coming back for like a quarter or 2, and he'll just play in spurts. But I tell management that he ain't playing. They get ready for the playoff. Well, we pay. I pay them. You don't pay shit. I pay them. Y'all chill into the playoffs here.
Right.
Y'all relax. Let the other guys play and get time. Because guess what? If one of y'all get hurt, you got to play any goddamn ways.
Oh, yeah.
So just let them play.
You get hurt, they're going to hurt the team right now. So.
Right. So I see the Nets. They bench way better. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking this game they should get blowed out here. They in games and it's just Kyrie.
The Knicks, man.
It's Kyrie by himself and they still in games.
I'm still wondering, I'm like, dang, but with James Harden not playing, Kyrie, be on his stuff sometime, and, KD, I'm like,
they going to be fine.
They still.
Man, this going to be an easy championship to them boys if they get right.
If they get right.
They going to get right before the playoffs. I'm telling you, all this stuff, like they out. They're going to come back. They're going to get conditioned. When the playoffs start, I bet you all three going to be there unless it's a catastrophic or something injury happen, God forbid. But they going to all be there, bro. And LeBron and them going to be there. And we going to see. And I'm going to see with the Clippers. I'm going to see if PG on this tear, can you do this in big moments?
Do it in the playoff. I know, Paul George in there. I'm talking about the Paul George since he had.
I ain't talking about your character, bro. I'm talking about the competition on the court. I ain't attacking anything else. I'm talking about the competition on the court. I like Paul George. Actually, I really do like Paul George. He's pretty 100 to me, can shoot or whatnot, but I seen you flake out in the 3 games. If you come back from 3-1 on somebody, bro, you got them psychologically. That ain't your luck, bro. Right. The best team will prevail. I done seen it happen to Golden State. I said when they gave Draymond Green that little care package, LeBron then wasn't finna go back to Cleveland and lose. They said, I knew they was finna bring everything they had. And they knew they was finna bring everything they had. When they played them in 2016, they blowed them out that first quarter, that first couple of quarters in the Cleveland. I said, this going back to Oracle. Then we really finna see who can play. The game was tight. It was a good game. But it's then the best team prevailed. Yeah. And you can say, well, they were better than them. Man, they don't say that 73-9, but still lost. So obviously they came back from 3-1. 3-1. I feel that way about Kevin Durant and OKC. They're really supposed to be OKC in the finals against LeBron and them. If you want to be all the way 100 with you. I was shocked that KD and them couldn't close them boys out. Man. You took 3-1.
Choke, man.
And Klay Thompson went crazy like a motherfucker game 6 in OKC. But I'm like, bro, you up 3-1 on these motherfuckers. You KD and Rush, y'all can. I was mad about that shit. I was like,
kill them games.
So, because I thought KD Russ was a better matchup against LeBron and Cleveland. I thought KD would have got a title at OKC if he would have got out, if he would have beat the Warriors. I still say that to this day.
Then they was a better matchup.
Yes, I believe, man, bro. That shit that you saw with the Warriors.
Now with the matchup, I would say that because
with Russ, them,
because it was mainly like Steph versus LeBron though.
Ibaka was still there too when they played. Yes.
Yeah, and you had Klay. I mean, great Klay. Klay just a shooter. He a good defender. Mm-hmm. But Draymond. Well, Draymond was really Draymond during that time, though.
If OKC could have beat the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals and matched up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, I would have gave OKC in 6. Because of KD. Because of KD, bro. I ain't saying he better than LeBron. I'm saying the team wise, but you got is LeBron.
Squad,
is LeBron because he just enslaved 73-9.
Yeah.
And KD was on a tear. People really forget, like, he was putting buckets, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It was some situations that was questionable at the end, like some with Russ, and I was just like, man, get that bitch to Kevin Durant, bro. Move the fuck out the way, B. If he don't make it, bro, then he just don't make it. But, like, sometimes I was like, man, Russell get his, and he plays the hardest. But I'm like, that time I was like, man, get that shit to KD. KD is a pure, like, set, like, bro, anywhere on the court is hot for him. Mm-hmm. If he get into a spot and he can just get over you and elevate, I'll take that every time.
Right.
And it was some place that I understand that Russ did what he did, but I was just like, man, like that one Golden State play they played, bro, you just don't know. We could have been having a whole different conversation right now. That's if he beats the 73-9 team and goes to beat LeBron.
Yeah.
Or he gets there and then that 73-9 is actually never makes it to the final.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things how history could go, bro, because a lot of people, we look at that and say 3-1, but if you really looked at the damn game, that game was really, really close, man, somewhat.
Mm-hmm. Both of them games 7-1 close, though.
Mm-hmm.
until with the West Conference final to the final like 3 or 4 minutes though they just pulled away.
Right.
But the game 7 was tight, man, to the final seconds, man.
Yes, it was. And we gonna see though. We gonna see. Me and you both looking forward to seeing that. And me and you both looking forward to the playoffs. And if you're an NBA player and you're looking forward to the playoffs, hey, get down with that. But thanks for tuning in to the Cold Facts podcast show, man. It's been cool with you. You know I'm gonna have you back anyway.
Oh yeah,
bro.
man.
That's all love anyway.
Oh, yeah,
Hopefully when we get back, we're gonna be chopping it up on the draft. Also, in the upcoming weeks, I'm gonna also do a special on a particular player in the draft, on a particular team in the draft that I think probably got a gemstone in the first round and or the second round. And I'm gonna do a show on that upcoming in May. So after the draft ends, I'm gonna go through and pick 2 teams that did well in the first round that probably got a gemstone and also did well in the second round. So I'm gonna let you guys in on that in the upcoming weeks. And if you want to comment on that or be on that show, just let me know. Or a question that you might have to ask me, and I'll put that on the show that you recently sent to me. But until then, hey, thanks for checking out the Cold